comrades. Today is June 12, 2025, and the current time is 8:21 p.m. The Institute is attempting to reach a broader audience by suffering through the joy of multi-stream drifting. If you have any concerns or comments regarding this new endeavor, please be sure to leave an anonymous feedback report on your datapad for further processing. That concludes today's announcements.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Hello. How are all of you doing, comrades? I want to point out, I am going through so much effort to get this nonsense to work right now, because apparently, for whatever reason, I updated my OBS earlier, and it decided that it was going to break the connection between OBS and my Stream Deck, which makes doing a lot of this stuff really annoying, as I'm manually clicking buttons just to change scenes, and because I have a whole bunch of macros set up on my little Stream Deck, and I had to update OBS so I could use this plugin, and for whatever reason, it's now decided that it's going to explode on me, so that's fun. We're basically suffering from my own mistakes. I guess we'll say that much. And so that's currently what I'm currently dealing with. How are all of you doing, though? Congrats to Marksman for being first today, and hello to everyone else, including Ray and Immortal and Zoingo and Drunken, Wayfair, and Golden. Hopefully you're all having a good night. We're going to continue the little Starsector run today. And what I was trying to say earlier is that we are trying something brand new today. I am actually multi-streaming this to both, well, one to Twitch and one to YouTube, because I wanted to see if I could try something a little different and see, is there any benefit to streaming it to that platform? The main issue is that I don't have a chatbot that will, you know, shuffle messages back and forth. Apparently that's a thing you can do, though, but I have not figured out how to set that up yet, and that is... I'm not sure if I want to figure that out in the middle of stream, but it is a thing that apparently you can do. But for the time being, I'm just going to have one big thing on my end where I can see everyone's chat, right? All in one big thing on my end, which I think is fine. If you're interested in watching it on both platforms so that you can help me push to the algorithm, you're free to do so. I would normally use my Stream Deck to push the button, but I think it doesn't work right now. So I think if I type this, it probably finds it. Yeah, you can find it there. That's, you can find the YouTube link there. Again, this is kind of the first time I'm trying this, so we're going to see how this pans out. I don't expect this to work very well at all. In fact, I expect this to break at some point, but we're going to try it. Anyways, comrades, how are all of you doing? Welcome to the joy of Hell Sector, where we're trying to suffer. I'm trying to remember what we were doing last time, but I wanted to do a lot more exploration today than we did previously, because last time we were kind of stuck around dealing with other stuff. Normally, like right now, there's a Perseian League blockade. We can't really do much about that, other than maybe smacking their supply fleets, which I think we tried doing. And then obviously there's the pirate activity, and like these pirate bases that are just causing a whole lot of issues. And also the Iron Shell are also attacking us too. So basically, everyone hates us, which is, it's not fun. So we're probably gonna go beat up a couple of these folks first before we go off and try to do other stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello, Xanth and Hoovies. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't have the YouTube chat showing up on stream, but I see people at least using it. Thank God. Hello. I swear it's an accident for having it flip. It's not intended to be like that. Listen, it's the first time I'm doing something like this. This is completely jank. All right, this is, if this works, I'm surprised. Done with cost rig work while going on a resin printer over there is possibly. Oh, God, I wish I had a resin printer. That stuff looks so much fun to use. I would just print out all like the minis that I've always wanted. All right, let's see if I can figure this. Okay, so we got to deal with the Iron Shell raid, which is going to start appearing soon because we want to protect our little system. Our streamer. I am your streamer. I am one of the greatest Starsector streamers, only because there's not that many Starsector streamers out there that normally play this game, at least in an entertaining fashion. And I don't like to toot my own horn, but I like to think I'm at least mildly entertaining. What was I doing here? Right, okay, so we did smack, I think, one of the Perseian League fleets was what we were up to. I don't know why we were going to Kirasame, but we'll take a quick peek over there. I'm at least noticing that the game's not lagging that much, which is fine. As long as the game's, like, working perfectly, I think I'm okay. So that's good. What I do want to do is I do want to get some exploration done. Mostly there is a quest that I've been wanting to do for a while. Well, one, we could also do the Ava quest, but I think I also want to go to this abyssal space oddity that's all the way down in St. Jarna, which is all the way down here, near the Auroran Federation, and see what we can find. Anyways, hopefully you all had a good day or evening or whatever it is that you choose to do. I basically I ate a lot of udon today because I've learned the joy of bringing a small metal pot to work, and I have been using that to cook soup. What was I gonna sell to these people? I swear there was something I was gonna sell them and I cannot remember what it was. Okay, so let's learn those blueprints. These are mine. Oh, I remember now. Well, one, I want to get rid of this. I think I was trying to buy... What was I gonna do? Oh, did Mikohime finally update to Java 24? I might need to look at that. I haven't installed it yet. I am running 8 gigabytes of RAM that I did with a modification through TriOS, so that's what I'm doing right now. The whole day was about eating a bowl of rice and beans. Should I figure out how to do like the chat cross function? Because I'm like, I have a window that has all the chat on my end, but it's not going to show up for everyone. Let's see if I can figure that out real fast. It should not take more than 5 seconds. Let's see here. Where is my bloody thing? Cross this, pants grab, nice try. Settings of... These are my OBS dockers. I think I'll figure it out. Oh, actually, wait a second. Oh, wait, hold on, you can. Sends a message. Execute. Wait, I can do some wacky commands. Alright, let's not do that. I don't want to do that. Alright, we'll just continue with this for now. It's not really worth trying to figure it out in the middle of playing the game. Let's continue our magical adventures. So anyone's remembering, this is our current fleet. We have the Dragonite, which is our gigantic Legion 14. That's my personal ship, and the main reason it exists is because it has a semi-breve launcher. I'm gonna put a second one once I build a second semi-breve. We have the Glaceon, which is our carrier. We've got the Aeron, Remoraid, Noctowl. Basically everything's named after Pokemon, except for the smaller ones. Freight ships we're not renaming, but the primary combat ships we are. We do have this other one, which is an Abyss class standard carrier. I did not get a chance to fit this out, but we will try to retrofit it right now since we're sitting around. So thankfully, there's a lot of choices in both our cargo hold and what's available here. We can just buy weapons. We also need to put some planes, but I think what I'm going to do is my main concern is I need... Actually, it's just all small weapons. So if I can just get one... Let's see. So if I just get 5 small weapons, 6 small ballistic weapons, we should have enough to protect this beautiful little thing and continue on our merry way. So I think I'll just put in one... Basically, light dual machine guns are just point defense. You know, protect yourself from getting shot out of the sky. And we'll put one here as well. And we'll put something here. It's a rear shot, so maybe we could just... I mean... Actually, it's omnidirectional, so I'm actually I actually kind of want to put a big cannon here. Hold on. You could put like a Lion Savior on it. Oh, but then you don't have a lot of space for planes, so maybe we don't do that. Okay. Designing this one's going to be a little more concerning. I'm not quite sure how I want to design this. Okay, so let's just put whatever planes we have sitting around. So there's a fighter bomber. Here's some interceptors, and here's some fighters. We'll adjust that later, and then the rear slot, I'm going to put in a... you know what, I think... We've actually... It does also make them think I'm a warship. Oh, does it do that? I would not be surprised if that was the case. God, I really wish I could have chat on both. I'm going to try to figure that out for next time, because again, this is our first time trying this. Let's do Alliance Savior, so it's a little further away. Musashi Relic Targeting Core extends the range by 30%. And then integrate point defense AI, so point defense is okay. Already maxed out on here. What's this thing's speed? 9 is okay. Put the advanced turret gyros. Alright, this is fine for now. I don't really want to mess with it too much. I just need it working. And I need to give this a name, so... What am I calling this thing? As always, we name it after Pokemans, so let's see here. I will call this thing... What is it? What do I want to call it? It's a carrier of some kind. I think Altaria is fine. Altaria. Alright, we're gonna call this the Altaria. Let's see. So yes, we have the Mischievous, the Porygon Z, Frostlass, and now we have the Altaria. This one also needs to be named, but I think we're leaving it alone because it's piloted by that one AI core. I did also change my settings. We can now have the 22 officers. That's right. We can have so many officers. So I'm gonna, every time I go find an officer, we're just hiring them. All right, that's my goal. We're just gonna have as many officers as we realistically can. All right. So speaking of which, let's do exactly that. Who wants to be an officer that's not an officer already? I will give you command of the Altaria. All right, so it's gonna be her. Let's see. Hold on. Aggressive might be a little concerning. Maybe we don't put you there. Let's put you. I think the race and I think the Frostlass is probably fine. All right, who do we not have yet? You know what? I think Xanth can suffer. Xanth, you get to be the sufferer today. You love udon? I love udon too. Like, udon is probably one of my favorite dishes, especially because it's really easy to eat. And I eat it with a lot of veggies now, and by a lot of veggies, I mean it's just a ton of cabbage. Like, I eat a lot of cabbage recently. I don't know if that's healthy, but I think it adds a little bit of bulk to my noodles, and that's why I'm okay eating it with some cabbage. Where's this button? I'm looking for personal. All right, let's give Xanth a cute anime girl portrait. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm not gonna make you into Miku because there's no Miku portrait, but you can be this one. I'm fairly sure this is like, I thought that was like Cliff-Off or something. Might not be. All right. We have a couple days to till the next attack. So first things first, we need supplies. We need to get some. What am I using up? Oh my gosh, it costs 7 supply per day to maintain our fleet? What eats the most of this? Hold on. Is it that bad? Wait, hold on. Maybe I don't need this many ships. Okay, hold on, let's see here. So, Glaceon is gonna eat a lot. Noctowl eats a lot. I bet you it's... I guess it's because I'm running how many capitals? I'm running 1, 2, 3 capital ships would... Yeah, that's probably why. 3 capital ships, a whole bunch of... I mean, we can still afford it. I think it's not that big of a deal. Especially once I get the Manufactorum working. Hold on. What is... So, we have our own planet, obviously, and... Oh, yeah, here we go. There's a shortage ongoing because of the blockade and the pirate activity. So, really, it's the main thing. It's... Okay, so first of all, I need to get rid of the pirate base. How do I get rid of the pirate base? How does this work? Blazing Hell, Hakure. How does this work? I have an agent. Where is my agent? Anyways, we're going to be doing multi-streaming from now on into the future just to see how it pans out. I really want to see how well, if it works out. It's, you know, multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. But, you know, it's good to try it, even if you don't think it's going to work. I swear I have a operative. Here we go. How do I command you? It's probably under Intel. Let's see. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I can never remember like how to navigate half of this menu. This menu is... Okay, here we go. Saboteur. Okay, so I need him to stick around to... No, we need him in... Okay, no, cancel that. How do I make him just hunt down... Okay, wait, so if I send him here, send him to Hakure, I guess we can just have him do stuff there. Alright, we'll just see what happens. Alright, let's go get a whole bunch of supplies and let's go on a magical adventure, shall we? We'll deal with the security threat when they comes in, but the blockade's gonna kill us. Thankfully, we do have a stipend, so we can at least make some cash. It's the best that we can afford to do at this current time. We'll have to probably get into the drug trade as well. So if I start selling drugs, you'll know why. Okay, so we have our supply. Why don't we go to... Let's go do a quest. Okay, so Ava is located... Okay, so we need to talk to a pirate and boss in the comms directory to get information on Jinta Suzuki. Okay. That quest seems a little nuts. This one has a quest for us. Sell us an atlas. Oh, I've done this one before. I don't want to do this one. I've done this quest before. Let's go... Yes, Havel, worry not. I will drink lots of water. I have big water here. Well, the main problem with the farming investment hoovies is that we're constantly under attack, which makes it really hard. Let's go to the Galatia Academy. We have a quest that we need to return anyway, so let's go in that direction. Yeah, I have a nice big water. How are you doing, Havel? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Ah, the Perseian League. Hello. You're not gonna... Let's see. I'll consider it. Alright, so unfortunately, they're attacking me, and I don't have a way to fight this, because, good god, they have too many yeah, they have too much. I have to disengage. I can't fight this blockade. This blockade is too much. You haven't been sleeping well? Oh, why? Has it just been like you've been up too late, or what's going on? Or is it just like just being tired in general? Alright, come on. Alright. The Hegemony is invading Maria. Okay, there's a bunch of fights going on that I don't really care about right now. And we are at least dealing with all of our random issues. Why am I moving so slow? What is killing my... Wait. Oh, it's my Atlas. Oh, I forgot I had an Atlas. What is eating my supply fleet? Hold on, what's recovering? The Caspian Sky? There's no way this thing eats up that... Oh, wait, this one. Oh, I must have got hit by the storm. I wasn't paying attention. Good lord, that storm ate up so much resources. Good lord, I am poor. Every time I play this game, I'm just perpetually poor. Maybe I just don't need to run this many capitals, even when it's until noon. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's fair enough. No, I get it. I get it. It's easy to, like, you know, just be exhausted a lot of the times when you have, like, a billion things you're doing in life. And your work schedule will kill you. I get it. If you gotta take a rest day, you just gotta take a rest day. That's all I can suggest. And there goes a bajillion supply as well. What is this thing? Oh, look at all these random fleets. Right, I need to put an upgrade. Oh god, what is this thing? Why is it about to intercept me? Hello. Alright. You're being hailed by the Ludic fleet. Hello. There's something in my cargo hold that they don't like. I don't care. I'm just going to kill them all. Okay, so let's get into my main ship and let's see. I don't want to burn through too many resources because we already burned through so much of it as well. Alright, let's see how bad this goes. Alright, so send in the Dragonite. I think the Glaceon, Flash of Bits in hyperspace, you guys faster to go through it. I usually do power through it normally because it's faster, but the amount of resources that I burn through right now is a little obscene. Okay, so I think we'll send that one, and can I send in the frigates, and I think we'll send in the Frostlass, and I think we hold the rest in reserve. Send in the Misdreavus too, that should be okay. Stay on the Abisu, run towards Sensor Jammer, send the Meowth towards the Nav Buoy, and let's see how this pans out. Alright, so again, here's my giant, beautiful ship. We got semibreves and squalls, and we've got furries, and we've got a bunch of random flak cannons. Look at all that in numbers. And we have planes. This thing is it's a flying carrier, like... Not much to say about it. Hello, Greywind, how are you doing? I'm dual streaming to both Twitch and YouTube today, so... It's a bit janky, but I'm trying to make it work. Oh, geez, someone was already there. Alright. We gotta fight it. I want it. I'm pretty sure we could just kill that. Oh, yeah, that thing's just gonna die. If I get a good shot on a capital ship, I'm far into semi-breve. I know semi-breves reload after some time, so I gotta keep that in mind as well. Fire a couple missiles. There we go. Look at that. It's beautiful. Where's their capital? There it is. Okay, so I do need to pull back. I'm a little far ahead. We do need to play a little carefully. The planes can do a lot on their own, so it's not like I have to commit. Alright, we'll send the planes in. Full send. Beautiful. And in the squalls. I want to fire more missiles at this thing. God. I have been trying to learn how to code Starsector weapons for the Nekograd mod. And I don't have anything to show right now, but let's just say I have been playing around with how to get a missile weapon to fire a lot of missiles in very rapid succession. I know how we kept talking about the Katyusha rocket launcher that I want to eventually have. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of rockets. It's probably gonna be overpowered, and I might actually need to hide it behind a quest line or something. Can we kill this? Oh my god, it's just gonna be obnoxious, isn't it? Alright, let's get all the planes to get back here. Come on, you can't hide forever, buddy. There you go. Oh my god. This thing is so annoying. Yeah, so I don't have anything to show right now, but eventually I will. I hate these stupid stealth planes so much. I didn't even get to fire my semi-breve. You know what? I'm gonna leave this alone. I don't want to fight it. Alright, it's dead. That was literally called the Gremlin class. Alright, let's... Whoopsies. Well, let's just move up a little bit. And I think there's not that many ships left. In fact, we can probably just kill them all by walking up to them. Anyways, how have you been, Greywind? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Everyone seems to be either having a good time or is kind of suffering a little bit. Let's just run up there with a squall. And then while that's firing, I'm going to fire a single semi-breve. Hopefully it gets distracted. Beautiful. God, I feel so powerful now that I have this stupid weapon. I love this stupid thing. I need to get my other semi-breve. This one doesn't have any mini-breves, unfortunately, because we didn't have any medium slots, so it's just all large slots. Alright, let's put an end to this one. I'm not gonna let this one live either. Just fire as many missiles as I can afford. There we go. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on my own shields. Whoops. I'm just busy with work. That's fair. Oh, there's still more. Oh, I didn't kill them all yet. Okay, hold on. Full assault, kill them all. Listen, it's not even... I'm not indiscriminately firing them. I'm firing them with purpose. The purpose just happens to be murder of my enemies. Okay, so I'm firing them with purpose. I'm gonna pursue the rest of them, because I might as well. I want a full extermination. This one gets to live. Alright, what do we got? I could take the Prometheus. I could take the... I don't care about any of these. I do have another Ibisu. I could have more light carriers in my fleet. Probably unnecessary. They did actually have a decent amount of supply and other materials, which is nice. Alright. Oh, hold on. I gotta kill this. Alright, pursue this one. Alright, don't care. I wanted them dead because I guess there was a quest line. There we go. Gensokyu Manufactorum is quite happy with me for doing that because they have a grudge. Alright, now we can navigate our way over here. Oh boy. Special Task Group Moise's fleet is coming after us. God, that is a notable fleet. Alright, if we can kill this, we can get some pretty big ships, I think. Legio Infernalis would like to fight. Oh god, it says A. Okay, so there's a Barrage Daemon. Oh god, I've never actually seen one of these things. Ship classification. Legio Infernalis. What is this one? The Vendetta class Casadari battleship from the Great Houses. Okay, so that's interesting. What else we got here? So this one's piloted by an AI core. Hulk Champions. Okay, so it's at least 2 capitals. And the rest seem to be cruisers and frigates. I'm pretty sure we can win this. I don't like that it says plus 54% EXP for battle difficulty. I'm concerned that you're saying that. I'm happy with reloading, because now I'm very concerned. By the way, if you're curious, definitely check out the YouTube channel and keep that stream open in the background too, so that I can get some, the algorithm will push me forward. Okay, so, you know, I'm just gonna commit all the combat-capable ships, I think. Maybe we don't fire this one. Let's see if we can send the Mischievous first. I'm very concerned about this fight. Are Or we'll send these two after this. Okay, send these two after this buoy. Send these two after this one. Hello there, Steve. How are you doing? And then I think we'll have the remaining ones try to push towards center, and I will also try to push towards center. I'm very concerned. What is this Legio Infernalis that I'm about to fight? Or do you have to say it in Italian? Legio Infernulis. Legio Infernulis. Alright, I don't know how to speak Latin. Let's just burn drive our way up there. Come on. Infernal Demon Legions. Yes, I know what it means. It's very easy to interpret Latin. Okay, so we got Beta. Let's get them moving up to the jammer then. They are pirates who got their hands on plot armor? I don't like that. Well, I'm sure it's nothing a semi-breve can't fix. Usually my solution to everything is apply semi-breve, so let's see how that pans out. I think I can call in the remainder. Let's send in the Porygon at the very least. I believe the Porygon is equipped with mini-breves, so need to be a little wary about that. I'm pretty sure that's what I have equipped on it. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's let the Toho ship do its thing. Oh my god. Let's shields up. Pasta Pizzaroni. Listen, that's not even Italian or Latin. You're just saying words at this point. Italian people aren't real. Didn't you know that? That was they're all a myth made up by the pizza industry. They needed a cool backstory for their products, so they came up with the Italian people. It's true. Look it up. Okay, so they have... That thing has a stupidly long range. I wonder, actually... Hold on. Could I... I'm trying to probe its defenses with the squalls. I'm curious to know what its defenses are like. Oh, it does... It can shoot down the missiles, but it's actually not that fast at it. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can just fire the semi-breve. Come on. Yes! Oh... Yes! Oh, right, there's other things attacking me. I forgot about that. Okay, so we got the gift from Walter's Vendetta class. We do need to get this next one, though. However, I am surrounded on all sides, and my breves aren't ready yet. So for now, we just have to hold what we can. Thankfully, we're actually doing a lot of damage. Those squalls managed to get the that Cerberus. Let's see. I could push up, or I might need to rotate a little bit. I need to pull back. Why does he have a... He has an aura around him, which is concerning to me. I don't like it when my enemies have literal aura fields around them. That's usually a bad sign. Actually, are my weapons strong enough to outpace this thing's shields? Oh my god. Oh, I just lost 3 ships. I don't know what just happened. I gotta turn off my own shields too. That thing is actually very obnoxious. Okay, thankfully we overloaded it. I'm not sure if we can kill it though. I don't want to burn the other breve. Oh my gosh, I'm being fully surrounded. Send in the remaining, and then I want everyone to rotate and fall back here. Let's fall back. I think I may have played that incorrectly. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to fire the semi-brief. Whoopsies. Alright, well, we don't have a semi-brief for a while. Amplified entropy. What in the world does this mean? I gotta turn off the shields real fast. I'm like flickering the shields on and off until we can survive. Alright, you just pass through here. Alright, hello Graywin. I see you there on YouTube now too. Excellent. Yes, use all the platforms. Make the algorithm love me, alright? You gotta make the algorithm love me. I'm out of combat ships that I can deploy. I'm pretty sure that's the... Alright, so the Glaceon's down. This thing's almost dead. I don't have the raw damage to kill it, though. Please. Please. Oh my god, it's not enough. It gets to live. Is it healing? Oh shit, I think these things heal. I do have a breve. Hold on. I'll fire the swallow. I might just fire the breve and hope it connects. Oh, I got overloaded. No! They exist. Oh, exist phase shift in the. Oh, okay, gotcha. So it's phase shifting. Got it. If I can survive long enough to fire the Breve, I think I'm okay. I saw the Reaper. Yeah, I saw the Reaper come in. I don't know if I can actually win this fight. Hold on, I'm pretty sure I lost this fight. Hold on. Let's go to the Aeron. I'm pretty sure I have to reload this fight. We knew it was gonna be a little nasty, so I'm okay with this being a failure. It's my first time fighting this faction, so we're learning what they can do. Maybe just run away from them. I don't think I actually have the skills to fend them off. Because these are just... Yeah, these are machine guns, and these are just long-range weapons, but they're not long-range enough. Right, like even... okay. So he's going in. I'm not sure if I actually can out-damage this thing. Oh, I can, kind of. No, I can't. Alright, not when I'm surrounded. Okay. There's no way I can win that right now. Yeah, the Legio is kind of spooky and scary, and that is concerning. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this, and hopefully we don't cock this up again. I think I could do this, like, legitimately. Okay. Here's my strategy. It's called, we're gonna ignore that sensor jammer, and we're gonna button up together. Deploy everything we can. However, we don't dry up this one or the Serene. Send these two in first. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna all stick together, and we're gonna just try to go for the comm relay beta and just stay there. We're just going to stay at this comm relay. Alright, let's speed up to max speed, because I hate, like, waiting for things to happen. Once we're there, okay, so now we own it, so now I want everyone to just kind of hang here. Let's hold this point. Alright. Let's try this again. I will defeat this Legio Infernalis. And I'm totally not saying this wrong on purpose. By the way, speaking of other stuff, I plan on doing possibly a Vanilla Rimworld 1.6 experience next week, just to kind of give it a shot, because I really want to see how the changes are. So I know people have been wanting, like, when are you going to do Vanilla Rimworld? Maybe next week is Vanilla Rimworld for once. Maybe. Maybe with, like, 1 or 2 QOL mods. Primarily, I would just need to keep Rim HUD. That's, like, the one mod I can't live without. I love the Rim HUD. We're getting a little too aggressive. Let's all stay on the Abyss, on the Glaceon, please. We can fight gently that way. Okay, if we did lose the Geodude. About what I expected. Regardless, not a very good ship. Yep, and these things. Okay, what is this? Is this the one? That was the problem. That was a Hell Afflictor. This is a Vendetta. Okay, so the Vendetta is the real scary one. It does... Okay, so I think okay, here's my plan. I'm gonna fire a Squall at it. And then, if I see it's firing too many missiles, I should be able to launch a nuke. Except this one's in the way now. Okay, there we go. Fire the nuke. Let's see if the semi-brief can sneak its way in. Nah, not enough. Well, actually I did get 2 ships, so I guess that's an okay trade-off. We have to wait like 2 minutes for the briefs to be ready again. Alright, here we go. Let's fight this one off now. Can't last forever. Send the ships in. Go. Commit. Commit! How goes the rest of the fight? Alright, well, they're still holding their own down there. This is what I want. What is this thing? This is a Bento class. I see, so we're now naming them after random Japanese words. Alright, well, let's put an end to the Bento ship. Alright, easy enough. I am a little far away, which is concerning me, so maybe I need to rotate back. And we can knock this one out. The Breve is not quite ready yet, though. Alright, I guess we're just keep firing this thing. Anyways. So yeah, I've been keeping an eye up on all the cool new Rimworld shenanigans that are coming out, and I am very, very excited. When fighting the Legio as hegemony and racist towards the AI... The racist towards the AI companions. Wait, is that what happens? Are they being racist? Is the hegemony racist toward... Oh, because the hegemony hates AIs, that's right. I don't know why the sound alerts didn't work. That sound alert, like, doesn't work half the time. I I should be able to... Oh, shoot. I gotta turn off the shields. Alright, we're brawling now. We're in full brawling mode. Not sure if I could actually fend them off. I can fend off one. I can't fend off two. I gotta pop the shield again. That thing is driving me nuts. Problem is that this ship is very much a frontal assault ship. The main thing now is I can't get close enough for me to use the semi-breve. Oh my gosh, what is this thing doing? That thing is got a thumper on it. You know what's good? I gotta fire the breve. I missed. I panicked and fired too early. Yeah, I panicked. Pretty sure I die here. Maybe. I am fairly bulky, so maybe I'll survive. Alright, let's just hard vent now. Oh, so many missiles are coming after me. I lost the Remoraid. My goodness. I'm just getting surrounded. Yeah, I can't even fire the semi-breve right now. All I can do is fire missiles and hope that one of them will... I'm pretty sure we lost again. Yeah, we're just getting decimated. Alright, I can't fight that. I don't think I have the skill necessary to fight it, or necessarily the kit, so I will just run away like a coward, because that's the best way to avoid this. Bye! Yeah, I'm gonna execute my series of special maneuvers by... I'm trying to get to the academy. Where's the academy? I should be, like... Oh, that was the academy system. So I have to navigate around, which is even more annoying, and I am burning through so many resources. Okay, so let's just pop in here. God, my monthly expenses were 115,000? Okay, because I burned through 160,000. Yeah, I don't like the only reason I'm running the Legion is because it's the only thing I have that can carry a semi-breve. It legitimately is the only ship that has a large missile slot. If it wasn't for that, I would switch to literally anything else. But I've not gotten any ship that can. Let's see. Wolfpack Tactics is not a bad idea. It gives extra damage. I think for my own capital ships, though... Let's see. I think sensor detection might not be, leading accuracy for auto-firing weapons is probably pretty good. I'll take that, that's fine. That's usually the main issue I run into. It's like, I don't like the Legion that much because it is like painfully slow and it eats up a lot of resources, but it's like the one thing that I have that can carry this stupid weapon. And unfortunately, I am a little over-reliant on the funny nuke, which is why I am trying to not be as reliant on it. Here we go. Alright, hello there, Graha. Here's your artifact, thanks. You have any more jobs for me? Alright. Okay, so let's extract that guy. VIP transport, 60 days, that's fine. I guess we're going northbound to just do a whole bunch of random quests. Alright. While we're here, let's go to the Hegemony plant. I think the Hegemony's okay with me. I need to go there anyways, because I gotta figure out my supply issue. As you might notice, we're burning through a little bit much. Oh, they hate me, okay. Conquest of 4 large missile slots? Okay. Okay, they hate me. Okay, so they're tracking my movements, and I can't actually land. Hello. I'm gonna talk my way out of this real fast. Doesn't really matter, but I just want to leave me alone. Perfect. Okay, so this is not a good spot to sell drugs, but I just need to offload this. And then I need to offload the metals. Actually, wait, I can sell this for a lot. That can be worth a ton of money. Okay, so I can sell this for... The Inverted Castle's already suffering, so maybe John is probably the best place I can sell this. Let's see. The high-tech ship. Okay, there's nothing here. Oh, right, I remember now what I need to do. So since I am carrying around this ridiculous freighter, what I do need to do is, because this thing sucks, and I need to make sure it... Oh, gosh, alright, this will never be in combat. So I'm gonna give it a... So for me, I'm planning to trade in the observation data with the UAF. That's the only reason I'm hoarding them like a dragon. That's the only reason I'm storing them. Okay, so this thing is now speed 9, which is the minimum that I need. So that's fine. Is there a way that I could make it use less fuel? I don't think that's a thing, right? Nav rating is not a bad idea, I guess. Oh, when deployed in combat, never mind. Okay, tops. Like, these are all combat ones, okay. ECM package for combat, alright, what else we got here? Logistics is probably correct here. Surveying equipment, alright, sure, let's just put surveying equipment on this thing. Expanded cargo holds is fine, dump everything into vents and capacitors. Alright, here's my giant thing. Is there any officers here? Nope. Alright. Alright, we need supplies, that's the other reason why we're here. Oh god, their supplies are so few and far between. Their fuel prices suck. Let's just go to Syndria. Alright, we're just going to go off to Syndria. Oh my god, I can finally move fast. Look at how fast we go. The other thing too is I actually have to go back soon because of the impending blockade. So I do need to worry about that soon enough because 11 days. Alright, let's just go back to main base. I did see that, yeah, so I plan on adding it to as many things as I can. Like, all my logistics ships, I believe, carry it. Oh, lord. Alright, let's go to... We need to go back to Gensokyo, actually. 11 days is when we're about to get raided, so I want to make sure that we can fight them off. I will burn through whatever resources I need. Good god, 106 fuel per day? What eats all the fuel? The Dragonite eats 15. Oh, so it is the Dragonite that eats all of it. God, I just need to get rid of this thing. This thing is... It's just a gas guzzler. I don't think I actually have enough fuel to get to Gensokyo. I should have turned around and killed that fleet. I might have just enough, actually. Alright, come on. There we go. Fling me towards the nearest gravity well. Come on. Perfect. Alright, now we just gotta get away from the Corona. And now I need to fight off all these ridiculous fleets. Yeah, here's my transponder. Alright. Alright, so I know... There we go, there's something happening here. Okay, it's the Perseian League. Oh gosh. This run is so cursed. Every time I turn around, there's always something that's like trying to ruin my day. Oh my gosh, Cerno's already like in trouble. Alright, if it's just one fleet, I can fight it off. Hello. No authority in this volume. Okay, so let me think here. Can I fight this? No, because they... Well, hold on. Is this a capital? No, it's just a cruiser. Wait a second. 1, 2... Okay, so the problem is that there is a Hachiman and there is a Mithuna. The problem is that it's like 4 fleets. Actually, wait. Hold on. And a lot of it's like really small, obnoxious ships, too. If you could knock out the Mithuna and the Pegasus, it could... Oh, did I say... No, let's just run away from this for now. I'll come back to deal with that later. I need to deal with the raiding fleet, which should be arriving... Oh gosh, I'm out of supplies, too. We'll buy our supplies. Yeah, I know. I gotta buy supplies. All right. Yeah, hello. I'm here to buy whatever you have available. Everything. I can't even repair. I need 707 supplies to repair. I'm just gonna. I can't justify running this thing. This thing is way too expensive. This thing is great in theory, but this thing just eats up so many resources that it's so hard to justify using it. I do have an onslaught. And I have another Hachiman that I could use instead. So I'd have 2 Hachimans. I could just pay the taxes. Yeah, I could just pay their taxes. I can't justify running this. think I'm just gonna put it away for now. It's hard to justify piloting the dang thing. It just costs too much. In the future, we'll probably pull it back out, but for now, I have to just let it sit away. I'll take the Magikarp as my current ship. We'll come back and take it later. I just can't. Once we're in a little bit more of a better position money-wise, I think we can come back. But for now, let's just take what we can get, and we can at least repair our ships. Now let's go see if we can find them and be like, all right, I'll pay your taxes. Oh, the raiders arrived and they immediately left because they decided, oh, they suck. All right, hello. I'll pay your dang taxes. Okay, so I have to wait until one of them talks to me, right? I have to speak with the Grand Primarch. Oh, here we go, this one, the Grand Armada. All right. I am wondering, can you explain? Okay. True strength is necessary. Let's see. And we're stronger together. Okay. They basically want me to join their... Okay. So basically what I'm hearing is they want me to join their faction, but I don't want to join their faction. You can scan my stuff, that's fine. Alright, I think I'll just let this happen. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Let's go do the quest. I want to do quests right now for the time being. Let's go to... Okay, so first of all, internal security. Let's see, your new mission is to... Oh, you can actually procure a ship. Oh. Wait. Percentage to lose blackmail. So you can get a... Oh, interesting. Wait a second. I didn't realize there was an option for my... I didn't realize there was an option that I had. I can send this guy to go acquire ships for me? Based on what that faction has access to? Hold on. In theory, you could... It's only 20%. You nuke Hazard on a later date to get rid of them? Yeah. I don't have a capacity to protect myself at the current time. Let's see. What can I find here? Is there anything I'm willing to go... actually, no, I have a better idea then. Why don't we have you... I need another operative, so get a new operative for me. Yeah. Get a negotiator. Let me know once you find someone. I'll pay you for it. Let's get out of here for now. I think we should have enough resources for us to... Let's see, where is the option to find out how far I can fly? Okay, so I'm gonna need at least a little bit more fuel. Let's buy a bit more fuel, and we should be fine. I said every time I turn around, it's like, oh, this faction has fuel, but they can't really buy it, or else you're gonna go. Okay. I have an idea. Let me. I'm curious if I'm allowed to go to Inverted Castle. I think this planet has been bombed and raided into oblivion. If so, it's going to be really hard, but I have a lot of ship components that I think they're willing to buy for large amounts. We'll see. Alright, we lost 116,000, mostly because, again, I pulled out so much resources. And Cyrano is losing a ton of money until this blockade ends. I think I just have to survive the blockade and not have to pull out more resources and just sell things. Don't worry, I'll figure this out. It's a struggle, but it's there's always a way. Alright, here we go. Here's your fat stack of... Oh, look at that money. Let's do the black market. Here you go. Oh, money. 160,000 is so nice. What is this thing? The Gardas Hyperrail. I'm sorry, wait. Heavily over-engineered rail cannon with a temporal fragmentation warhead. That's... The weapon is highly effective against armor and causality itself. Interesting. Those are very interesting words to read on a mainline cannon. I'm just gonna quickly grab one of those things. Okay, they need organs too, so I'll sell them the organs. I just sell them the Byzantine wine. Oh, they'll actually buy the Byzantine wine for the highest price. Here you go. Take the wine. I think because this planet was bombarded, they're willing to buy things at stupid. Oh my god, I could sell the fuel and just make more, just buy more fuel. Sindri is a little out of the way, so I'm not actually gonna do that. Also, they're willing to buy. Oh, I can sell heavy armaments. You know what? I'm okay selling that. That's fine. Let's see. What else can I sell them? Alright, I think I'm fairly pleased with my monetary gains. Alright, let's just swing by Blazing Hell real quick, get some fuel, and let's go on our merry way to complete these quests, because I don't really want to sit here much longer. The blockade's gonna happen, but for the time being, we can at least pay them off, or, you know, survive monetarily. I'll take the fuel, that's an okay price. Supplies. Sure. Oh wait, I'm in the black market, right? Hold on. Alright, just buy your fuel, buy your supplies. Alright, good enough. Let's go. We are out of here. Okay. Yeah, now we have enough fuel. And I should have enough supplies to do any scannings that I may desire to do. Daily ship maintenance is still kind of high, so if we're at 5.8 and we have 1,000, it means we can, assuming we don't end up losing or getting damaged, we have enough for about 200 days of travel. Maybe give or take like 20 days. All right, quest 1 is we're gonna go north, and we're gonna deliver this VIP because I forgot this thing has a timer. And I almost forgot about that, so that's quest number 1. Because we gotta make the academy happy, right? Alright, come on. Let's just hurry up over there. We're almost at our destination. The Melika Gravity Well, I think, is where we're headed towards. Oh, that was easy. Alright. Okay, we delivered the VIP, and we can also buy things here. What do they have? Supply and fuel is... Ooh, yeah, I think that's fine. I'll pay that price. That's a premium. Have anything I can buy? A Kodai Cruiser Midliner. 4 medium hybrids. I'm trying to figure out what's the point of this ship. It's a former mining cruiser. It's got a bunch of slots. I guess it's okay. I don't really care about it. All right. Let's get out of here. Don't need for me to stick around here. They're gonna try to stop me. They're gonna try to stop me anyways. Oh my gosh. I will say learning how to mod Starsector has been a very interesting experience. I'm gonna be one of those people. My goal is to get it out before Starsector has a full release on Steam, so that when it's on Steam, I can just upload it immediately and be like, see, I was there on day 1. I was there on day 1 on Steam. Alright, let's continue our quest line. We're gonna go to here, and we'll just travel. And hopefully we run into nothing major other than the void of space. Also, let's go speed up multiplier as well. There we go. I'm so glad I have this mod that lets me do that. Otherwise this thing would take forever. For those watching on YouTube, I hope that the stream quality is at least good and it's not like stuttery or anything, because again, first time doing it on YouTube, trying to see if it works out. Okay, so we're getting flung around, that's fine. Let's just nav our way here. I don't want to burn the supply cost. Every time someone tells me they're playing this game and they're like, I have like a bajillion credits, I'm like, how do you have a bajillion credits? I feel like I'm losing all my credits every 5 seconds. Let's just bunga our way through. Oh, actually, we haven't been here yet. What is this? Nice and steady? Perfect. Let's go check the Elysian Abyss. I'm sure that's not ominous in any way whatsoever. Oh my god, I'm getting flung around. I'm kind of curious about this. Less of a delay on YouTube. Oh, even better. That's a good sign. Oh lord, that is a big star. Holy cow, that is a really big star. I may have... What is this? Am I boned? Hold on. First of all... Oh, I am screwed, aren't I? Well, first of all, my ships are damaged, so that's problem number 1. What do you mean big bad celestial objects are fighting back? Why is this thing fighting back? Oh god, I am concerned. Well, I saved. Let's see. Hello. Oh boy. On approach, one of your officers notes a distant glow, a surge of energy originating from the opposing fleet. The bridge crew immediately springs into action, manning consoles and barking orders, only to falter as the view from the bridge slowly turns into a cascade of blinding white. Hull-mounted sensor equipment declares incandescence across the entire electromagnetic spectrum before the readings distort into incomprehension. Amidst a song of light and fire, Amaterasu beckons. The Elysian's fleet maneuvers the range. Oh god. Unknown entry. Oh lord. Okay. Plus 245%. Oh my god, I would need Sunrider for this. There's no way I can do this without Sunrider. Alright, who wants to watch the fleet get completely demolished? A hyperwave transmitter. Alright, let's see if we can bum rush the hyperwave transmitter, but I'm pretty sure we die. There's no way we're gonna survive this. Oh my god. We're actually boned. We're actually boned. Hello, Immortal. Well, apparently we're fighting Amaterasu in space. These are fleets for endgame death stacks? Really? Oh god. Alright, well I guess we're dead here. Oh gosh, it's barely... I mean, the small ones are at least taking damage. Enough to kill it? Oh gosh. Oh lord, they are very... Oh, they move quickly. Huh. Oh my god, what is happening? Listen, I entered a system that was like, this seems kind of interesting. Oh god, there's a lot of these things. I've killed one. One is not nearly good enough. Alright, that's two. They're called Wanis, alright. It seems like multiple people at least are familiar with this nonsense, so that's at least a nice sign. Oh no, trust me, if I lose this, I'm reloading, because there's no way I can win this. I guess that's Suzaku. Okay, that one is... I'm trying to supposed to survive. Where's their capital? Oh lord, that must be the capital. Okay. Okay, let's just play this carefully. Okay. Oh lord, I'm about to die. I'm pretty sure I explode here. Oh, bye. I die. There's no way I'm surviving this. Okay, so we lost the Magikarp. Everyone is kind of spread out. Alright, let's have everyone consolidate around here. Let's call in the other carrier. I'll take control of the carrier. Let's speed up a little bit. We lost the Porygon. We're losing basically everything. That seems to be their capital. The Amaterasu, which seems a little difficult to touch. And all of our other ships are just getting completely demolished by all this other stuff as well. There's no way this, like, machine gun's gonna do anything. There goes the Hachiman. We can't even fight off this... What is this thing? Seiryu? Yeah, we're losing everything. Well, it was worth a shot, question mark. Yeah. There's no way we're gonna win this. Oh god. Oh, why is everything glowing white and radiant? Alright, well, I think that's good enough. Alright, well. Listen, I wanted to enter this system just so I could poke at the planets, okay? That's all I wanted to do. Let's run. Let's run. I'm sure it'll leave me alone eventually, right? Like, if I just keep running away... Okay, good. It's gone. Oh! Finishing the Yukinori Dominion to commission the godship Gyaru. I don't even like Gyarus that much. Like, Gyaru is probably, like, one of my least favorite... Where's the exit? Oh my god, I have to run all the way over there while avoiding another fleet. I'm sorry, is Is this neutron star rotating around the red singularity? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, that's actually kind of spooky. Oh, shoot, we can't leave. I guess we could transverse jump. That is an incredible amount of gravity. I probably will just transverse jump, would probably be the easiest thing. Let's remote survey. Okay. Okay, so there's a class 1 toxic world. Okay. So I want to try getting to these planets, but I don't think it's worth trying to avoid the, I think the amount of supplies we're gonna burn is just too much. I think we just get out of here. Yoink. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna sneak around. There we go. Let's survey this planet. Survey says widespread ruins. You can get hit by the ejection and it's gonna hurt a lot. You are going to suffer a metric ton of damage to your ships. I know because it happened to me before. Okay, we found arc fusils, electrolances, empty forge template. That's kind of neat. Okay, not much else here. Can we get to the other planets? I think if we're fast... Oh, shoot. That is a really... Oh, my God. Oh, I'm being pulled into the gravity well. Do I die? Heed the siren's call. Gaze of the abyss. Oh, my God. All right. Okay, hold on. We're not actually gonna do this. Yeah, let's just quickly... Let's just get out of here. Okay. Well, that was, ominous. I don't think I want to fly into it. I think I would die instantly. Like, this is literally called the first try. Oh, wait, hold on, I have an idea. This is gonna... I want to go get that planet, whatever's on that planet, though. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Hold on. Gonna hop in here real fast, immediately go to Asclepius. Survey, go to the ruins. Okay. Oh, did I grab it? Oh shit, I forgot to grab it. Okay. Okay, so grab everything. And then I'm immediately gonna transverse jump again. I don't know if this is mod content. I'm fairly sure this is modded content. Alright, now we're safe. Alright, continuing on our magical journey away from the Elysian Abyss. Let's go to up here, because I believe this is where my quest is. Well, not quite, but we're gonna check this out anyways. Did you like that little ominous adventure? That was cute, I liked it. Alright, let's go jump in at the fringe point. Also, I'm running out of fuel, so we might actually be kind of fuel broke. Okay, this one seems safe. Oh, it's a nice, cute system. There's nothing of crazy note here. It's a little... Yeah, it's nice and quaint. I like it. Listen. Sometimes I just need something somewhere safe where I'm not gonna die. Okay. It's already rough enough as it is. Alright. Survey says there is nothing of note. Cool. Next planet. Oh, hello. There is remnants hanging around here. Remnants are cool people because if you smack them around, you can knock them like a piñata and get AI cores. Oh, there's ruins here. Alright. Okay, so what did I find? VPC conflict package. This VPC will allow you to make marines and heavy armaments. The SRA high-grade blueprint package. That sounds really good. Wait, hold on. What did I actually just unlock? Okay, so I think that was the SRA, right? That's the Shadow Yards. I mean, it's okay, I guess. I really want to make a Zaporia fleet super carrier hull. This thing is so stupid because it eats up 55 supply a month, so at the very minimum... Oh, is it from Knights of Blood? Okay, I got it wrong then. This thing would eat up 55 supply a month, so you're looking at, like, what, a 1.8 per day usage? But on the other hand, this thing carries 5 fighter bays and has 2 large missile slots. You could still put a semi-breve on. This is your capital to end all capitals. Hello, son. How are you doing, comrade? Alright, that's fine. This is so dumb. Is that all the other ones? I think that's all the planets here, right? Alright, let's go to our actual destination. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. We're trying multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube, so it's a little janky, but it works for the most part, which I'm very glad about. So if anything ever seems off, let me know. Alright, there's a lot of planets here that I can survey, and I'm very excited to find out what spicy toys we can find. Alright, into Originland. A lot of remnants here. We can fight the remnants at the very least, like they're not that strong. Alright, here you go, you little buggers. Alright, while we're here... Okay, so the Corona from Reginald does move relatively slowly, so I should be okay. Yes, we did find some horrors. We found this thing called Amaterasu, and it was very angry at me, and there's no way I'm gonna survive fighting it. Scattered ruins is fine. What do we find? We found a spacer and his wallet. Found some credits. Rhythm pods, UAF. Saturate, overcome. Let's see, let me think about this. So three missiles, burst fire 3. Unlimited missiles, so you just fire every 5.8 seconds for constant missile barrage. That seems really solid. Well, it was very Japanese themed. Oh! Turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Uh-oh. Yeah, I took too much damage already from touching that. Oh my gosh. What is going on with that Corona? Oh my gosh. I see what's going on. Okay. The problem is, this thing doesn't move that fast, and I have to wait to get past it. Let's speed up time. And just don't want to get too close to it, but I do need to go around it. I need to hit I want to hit these 2 remaining planets. There's a derelict ship over there, and I'm genuinely curious to see what's over there. Listen, we're here to do exploration. Last time we didn't get to do too much exploration because we're constantly fighting off all this other nonsense, so today we're exploring. But yeah, it's basically, we found this... Okay, basically, for context, we were traveling around, and we went to this place called Elysian Abyss. And there was a whole bunch of incredibly scary enemies over there that would basically destroy my fleet. I had 0 chance of fighting it. So we had no choice but to leave and pray that they leave us for the foreseeable future. Okay, let's go to Palaver. Scattered ruins. Oh, this is actually a lot of stuff. Irradiated. What's the hazard rating on this planet? It's basically impossible to live on. Alright. What are we finding? Whoa, hold on. While making preliminary assessment, your salvage crews find a strange, seemingly automated starship factory lying cold and empty. There's no indication what they'll build with enough hull parts. You decide to... Oh, wait. I can sacrifice ships. Wait. If I sacrifice a ship, what happens? Let's not do that right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save the game, and then I'm gonna feed a ship to it. Now I'm gonna feed a ship. I want to know what this does. Oh, shoot. I don't have the option anymore. I think it went away. Oh, I messed up. Whoops. Okay, so I guess I don't have the opportunity anymore. Alright, there's one more planet I want to at least check out before we hop out of here. There we go. Survey says more ruins. Yeah, who would have guessed that being hit by large amounts of stellar radiation would be counterintuitive to life? What is this thing? The Auroran prototype schematics, which... Wait, do I not have these? Wait, why is this thing worth 2.3 million? Wait, hold up. What is in this thing? A Sakura MLRS catapult large missile. First one. Whoa. Oh, it's the Auroran version of the Onslaught. Armor condenser system. Condense armor and reduce incoming damage partially with so long weapons to fire ground protection EMP. That's a lot of weapon slots. Rapid burn, drive, Auroran package system, armor condenser system. Oh yeah, we're gonna learn that right now. I'm not paying for that. I want that. Okay, also there's a Revenant class phase tender, which I don't know if I want a phase tender. Yeah, I don't think I care about it. Alright, let's get out of here. There is no more need for us to be in this region. As soon as that thing leaves that fringe point, let's go travel. The main problem is we're basically out of fuel now, so we're probably gonna have to wait for someone with fuel to come rescue us at Beta Hufra. I don't know why that's there, but I'm not gonna touch it. I don't have the fuel to justify walking over there and wasting it. Alright. Anyways, yeah, we'll... Like I said, we're testing this out, and we'll probably test this out with RimWorld 2. We'll do a 1.6 vanilla run. Maybe we'll try it out on Wednesday next week and just see how it is. Ah, there's a laboratory. Oh. Velsker class forge template. Wait. Contains ship data. Allows you to make a Hersvelger class fleet carrier. BBC heavy armaments, heavy machinery. The... Wait, what's this? Maestorin Argentavis super heavy destroyer? Okay, wait, hold on. Was that the only thing that's here? Oh, that is the only thing that's here. Okay. Although there's also a minefield. Hold on, let's quickly salvage this. Just a little bit more fuel to keep us going. Okay, we're gonna go to Data Huffer over there. I think we have just enough fuel to make it over there. Alright, let's see if we can get to the inner system jump point. We don't have fuel. Ah, yes, my favorite. Remnants. Alright. I don't know what the Solo Nobre is. Like, I haven't done, like, too much... Oh, jeez. Turno's losing too much money. Again, the blockade is killing us. We'll have to go back to Gensokyo soon. Alright, is there anything else here? Nope, this was it. Alright, so basically, we are out of fuel. So what are my options? I think I might have an item for this. Let's see here. Warning beacon, bubble spike, tech locator. Oh, I thought I had something that calls in a shop, but maybe I'm mixing it up with a different game. Alright, so why don't we... It's a neutrino... Where's the one that's like summon... Distress call, here we go. Oh, gotcha. I don't think I've experienced that yet. Alright, we're gonna do a distress call and we'll just chill here for a while. Ah, hello, Remnant Fleet. Hello there, Hatsune Miku. I'm sorry, I have to put an end to you real fast because I need your resources. Just send these two in. Should not be that hard to go kill Hatsune Miku. Yeah, there you go. Just, there you go. Come on, chase the poor bugger. There you go. I hate having to kill Hatsune Miku, but we got no choice. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do another distress call and hope they show up. Please. I need fuel. Oh, someone hopped in. Hello. I would like for fuel. Yes, okay. Oh my goodness, thank God. That was obviously overpriced fuel, but I will take it. Get out of here. Okay, so we have just enough fuel to make it to Amon and explore that, and then we'll just see if we can get enough to get to Gensokyo, but it's gonna be tough. Especially the menus. Is it that bad? I'll need to take a look at that. That sounds kind of interesting. So yeah, we're not going over there again, because I don't want to die. Oh, well, there's a distress call in the Amon star system. Guess where we're headed? Exactly there. Which means there's bound to be someone who needs our help, and we are brave, valiant members of the space fleet we have no choice but to protect them. Let's see what we can find. Okay, first of all, there's a civilian class transport that I don't really care about, so grab what we can. What if they're pirates? There's someone broadcasting in here. Look at this one. Hello there. Oh, they are pirates. Ah, they thought they could get me, huh? You wanted to fight? I will give you a fight, buddy. All right, I'm gonna order my second commander, dude. I don't want to deal with this. I could take an eradicator, but I don't think I want to. All right, not too bad. Yeah, it's basically a resupply point if you can kill them. That's true. Oh my god, I need to interdiction pulse these people again. Come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. And there we go. A little bit more fuel, a little bit more supply. Okay. Ooh, okay, perfect. I am looking for more Kitsune flak batteries. There's still one left. Alright, you're not allowed to live, I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. We got what we wanted. Now we can explore. There's a domain era probe. The probe points us towards a domain era survey ship. And we'll salvage it anyways. More random resources I don't really need. More random things I don't really need. I am running out of supply though, so I do need to be a little wary about that. If we run out of supply, I'll have to figure something out. Okay. There's one more planet. I want to at least check that one last planet out, and then let's get out of here. I do need to use the restroom in a bit because I've been like kind of holding in. I've been drinking so much water this whole evening. I have been drinking so much soup and water the past couple days. It's probably not good for me, but it's good. It's delicious. Here we go. So we got some fuel. We tapped the tanks, and we're gonna find just a little bit more supply. Integrated point defense mod spec, which we don't have. Heavy machinery. Okay. We got everything we wanted. We have just enough fuel to get to Gensokyo. We are okay. I'm already in the main outfit. What else do you want from me? You want the cat ears too? Nya, Goshujin-sama. Okay. I don't know. I don't know what maids say. How are you doing today, good master? Would you like some food? Ow. Why are we throwing things at me? Oops. Hello, Vidiv, how are you doing? I just have enough resources to get to Gensokyo. I have to navigate past this stupid thing, though. That's the problem with this thing. I think I can bail out here. 6.5 days. Let's see. You got a good haul yet? What was your haul? We made it. We made it. Oh, they're still here. Hello. Are they about to go send someone to talk to me? Hello. Yeah, here's your inspection. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're leaving us alone maybe for now. Okay, for the time being, let's get to Cerno. What did you manage to find? We found some interesting stuff ourselves, so we're gonna try to work with that, because I can't fight the Perseians right now. 2 Fullerenes. Same station, 2 Hollow Suites. Oh, nice. You found some pretty interesting stuff then. Have you looked at the mod list that I posted on Discord for what I'm currently playing with? Because I know Arani was asking about it, so I actually got around and actually posted it. I stopped being lazy. Okay, so we're starting to slowly earn money again. Again, the blockade is killing me. At the very least, I can just drop random resources in here and just maybe they can figure it out. I don't know if I can do anything with organics. Probably not worth selling it. It's just too much. Metals is fine. Hold on to ship components. Let's sort through our weapons. Good God, I have too many weapons. You did see the faction mods? Okay. Okay. I need a new ship. I don't like my options. I have a lot of carriers, which is fine, but that is... You know, the carriers are... It's nice to have, but I would like other stuff too. Yeah, I should... If I go to Kazaron, I have to pay them, right? Or I have to join them? Maybe I should just do that for the time being, just to make them go away. I can handle the hegemony. I can't handle Perseians. I can handle Tritachyon. Yeah, actually, I think what I'm using doesn't actually use that much resources, Ranu. I think as long as your internet's good enough, it can just dual stream. I'm using called OBS Multi RTPM or RTMP, and it was super easy to set up. Why can't I handle percentages? Because they bundle up together, like, and that's why I can't handle them when they're together. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the chats combined and like on stream yet. At some point, I'll probably do that. Like, this is why I can't fight the Perseians. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They bundle together like a giant fleet, and that's a problem. Oh, shit, I forgot to buy resources. I forgot to do this again. All right, hold on. Let's go to Kirasame and buy stuff there. Which mod did you update? What mod broke your game? All right. Oh, let's kill the pirates while we're here. Hello, pirates. Gonna just order these guys to handle that. Pirates are dead. Nothing of note. Grab their stuff. 5 mods. Okay, well, that's probably why then. You can't be updating your mods left and right. You gotta be careful with that stuff. You have to practice safe modding. Don't you know? Don't be like me who doesn't practice safe modding and just installs everything. I'll buy your supply. I'll buy... This fuel is actually a really good price. I will buy about 1,000 of that. Actually, I will buy 2,000 of that. I will sell my heavy machinery to the hegemony. Tritachyons. What else can I sell them? I have my metals. Don't care about that. Okay. What do you mean? Hi, Alana. What do you mean? No, we practice safe modding on this stream, kind of. Although safe modding is a term with very loose definition. Don't think about it too much. Just accept it. It's fine, right? Okay. I'm not finding... Oh, hold on. Hello. There's a racing class destroyer. I'm gonna take this. That's a free ship that's very light. Alright. We got a new ship, which I'm gonna mothball temporarily because I don't really want to manage this for the time being. Alright. So we have resources now. We can actually go do things. Okay. Alright, let's go to Kazaron. Let's just go... see if we can make them go away. Where the heck is Kazaron? I think it's under... Okay, I actually don't remember where this is. Corvus? No. Okay, so if I remember correctly... Okay, so it's in Thule, which we have enough resources to get to. Let's get to Thule. Let's just make them go away and leave us alone. Oh, hello, there's a lot more stuff here. No, let's just salvage everything. They're fighting pirates, so it's fine. There is a lot of fleets here. I should honestly go pirate hunting. Like, I don't think it would be that difficult to just kill pirates left and right and make a lot of resources in that manner. No, screw, we're just gonna bunga our way through this. I hate dealing with this stupid storm thing, but it's part of the game. What is this thing? The Special Task Group Spear of Humility is chasing after me. I'm gonna run away from that, so let's not deal with that. Okay. So we need to go to Thule, get to Kazaron. Alright, we're going to Kazaron. I think the Perseians are okay with us enough. Hello, Garm. Sound alerts aren't working too much. I don't know why, but how are you doing? Alright, hello, Raymond. General. Okay, what do you want? I have business with the General. Why are you... Okay, protect is very prompt. Okay. Okay, so... Let's see. Considered noted. So do I have to join him? You must hold a league commission. You pay 20% of gross colony income in dues. In response, he'll send political protection. You've been increased colonies by 10%. Okay, so maybe I just do this for now so that we survive. What do you mean you're existent? Are you gonna be okay? So the problem is that I have to leave my Gensokyo Manufactorum one for now, but I think for the time being it might be worth it, and then we'll betray them later on. Fine, I'll take your stupid commission. I hate doing this, but I have no choice but to survive. Alright. Alright, so I'll pay him 5% instead. So, Gensokyo Manufacturer is still friendly with us, that's fine. But now everyone's mostly neutral with us at this point. So I took their commission where I actively lose money per month, but that's fine. Because I need them to leave me alone, which is what's more critical at the current time being. Alright, well. Sometimes you gotta play with the devil in order to... You got, I don't know, what's the saying? You gotta dance with the devil or something like that? Whatever. Okay, so at the very least, they'll leave me alone. Alright, so we can now actually explore and do things. So now the main thing is Ludic Path, Tritachon, and Sector Ball, all of which are beatable. Alright, so unfortunately the next colony crisis is happening in about 2 months. If we have enough time to go... Let's see. Sector Paul is Sector Police. Basically, if you freeport your planets, the local big galaxy police people are be like, "Hi, we don't like that. Can you stop?" And I kid you not, that is how they act. Okay, so I have just enough resources to get to Aoi. Take 26 days. In the meantime, we can also hit these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planets, and then we're basically gonna trade in all of our funny credits. Oh, never mind. We have to deal with Tritachon. You know what? You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna escalate it now. Screw it. I'd rather just deal with this now and just be done with it, and then I'll explore. Alright, since we got time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go explore around Gensokyo, so let's hit up this stack of planets right here. Actually, let's hit this one. I'm kinda curious what's over here. Like, you're not penalized for exploring. You might as well just see what you can find, right? Also, holy cow, we burned through so much fuel. Hold on, I'm gonna go to Skonia real quick. I just want to buy lots of gas. The Sindrians demand a blood tithe of money. Oh boy, what's happening here? Tritachon. The Grand Fuel Fleet, hello. Well, I'm not gonna fight him. Or her. Where is Sindria? I can't... What do you mean, Deus Vault? Listen, we're here to kill the Luddites. We don't accept their whims. That's crazy. So we always execute them whenever we find them. Alright, welcome to Sindria, the rockiest planet this side of the galaxy. Alright, hello there. I am here to buy your gas from your funny boss man. Yeah, there we go. Take 2,000 units of fuel, which is actually way cheaper than I was expecting it to be. You can have some steel, and good enough. Can I talk to Sindri? I want to talk to him. Alright, they won't let me talk to him. Okay, also, is there any... Okay. We're also still looking for more officers, so I can convert more viewers into officers in my Grand Fleet, but for now, that's not really happening. Let's get out of here. Alright, now we can head over to these random planets. Basically, what I'm trying to do is just wait out until we learn more about where these... folks are coming from. Also, I forgot to put the maid outfit back on. Hello. Because it's Kefir demands. Would that redeem? At least we're still friendly with Gensokyo. Like, that's really the main goal. Sierra wants a comlink. Hello. Wanted to point out all those funny sensor ghosts. Looks like they're dancing. Wondering if they're doing around T-attacks inside of empty system. Let's check it out. Alright. Well, she says there's... Yeah, actually, she's right. There is a lot of random... ghosts fluttering around. Let's go see what's happening here. I like quests. What's happening in the system? It's supposed to be fairly empty, right? What does she see? What does Sierra see here? Let's see. God, there's a lot of stuff. Let's go check the abandoned research station. Nothing of note. Let's check over here. There's an Aurora class cruiser. Captain, there's something wrong here. The feed is briefly still, but before resuming its jittering. There's something strange about this wait, what voice did I give her last time? Thank you, Chalon, for the follow. I don't have that set up for YouTube. I'm sorry for anyone who's watching on YouTube. One of these days I'll set that up. Okay, hold on, let me see here. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, I just realized a whole bunch of people like subscribed on YouTube. Hi people subscribing on YouTube. I'm very sorry that I was not able to respond. Let's give her a I don't know. I'm dual streaming on YouTube today, Garm. There's something strange about this derelict. Unusual resonance, phase activity, crack in the veil. She thinks for a moment. I'd like to try and tune my Concord system to what I'm feeling here. See what it takes me, and I might like a second opinion. Do you mind coming aboard? I'll head over now. Alright. You take a shuttle to Sierra's ship, walking through the miniature garden held within the HAB module, and taking a seat at the central command console. Not that any of the controls truly function. A few spider drones scamper around, measuring oxygen content, temperatures, and air pressure. Serene piano music continuously emanates through the ship from nowhere in particular. One climbs into the central console and looks to you with its singular violet eye. Ready? Oh my god, she navigates the ship in the little spiders. You lock yourself into your seat and brace for a phase shift, an experience that never quite becomes familiar no matter how many times you shatter dimensional barriers for time-accelerated strike missions. A loud humming arises from deeper within the ship. Eventually it becomes drowned out by an unholy wailing as the metal walls begin to shimmer with a purple energy as the entire ship tears into an adjacent dimension, and your senses begin to twist. You hear distant music in the back of your mind. Achieve victory by Concord alone? Oh, wait, is this a quest? Oh, shoot, Oh, shoot, okay, wait, hold on. I think they want me to fight only with one ship. Okay, so wait. Okay, wait, so... I don't know what these other ships are. These aren't mine, but I assume I can send in my main ship for this one. Because we're in the alternate dimension. So we gotta help these guys out and win this story battle with our one ship. I think that's what it's trying to tell us. Now, we do have some weapons. We have Gorgon SRMs, and we have an Ion Pulsar. So, we are very much a CQC ship. I'm not really familiar with using phase ships, so this could be a little spicy. See how this pans out. I don't expect it to go very well, but we'll see. Where am I? Oh my gosh, a lot of ships. Okay. I don't know if I can command these guys. Let's have them all pull back. I can command them, okay. Let's see how this pans out. Phase ships are just like, I don't know how to control them is really the main thing. Okay, I fired my missiles. I didn't mean to do that. At the very least, we should be able to fight off some of the smaller vessels. I don't want to send in my main fleet for this, but let's see if we can assist one at a time. Let's do defeat in detail. One small batch of threats at a time. There we go. Should just phase in there. Then we just unga bunga. There we go. Murder that poor thing. Perfect. Alright, so then we should hard vent quickly. Hopefully we avoid the missile, or if the missiles hit, I want it to hit the front. Okay, we're fine there. Rotate around. Shields here. Now we unga bunga. Now it's a front-facing weapon, so we should be able to phase around it. But I think that's how I have to play this. Like, I have to just basically figure out where its weapons are pointed. Alright, there we go. Just blast that poor thing into oblivion. Perfect, let's just hard vent. It's not gonna be able to hit us while we're venting here. Yeah, phase ships are very annoying to deal with. I hate fighting phase ships too, so don't worry, I get it. Look at that Ion Pulsar. Okay, good. Next is... Okay, so I need to deal with the top batch over there. Oh man, they're just flinging everything that they got at these poor guys. We gotta help them out. We're not gonna let them... We're not gonna abandon them. We're not cruel like that. Let's see if we can fight this one off. Let's see. Oh, does it? Oh, shoot, that's really handy. Thank you for telling me. Alright, let's fire that off while I maneuver around this thing. Perfect, so we do have enough damage on this thing, so if I... So I just have to worry about Wased movement then. Interesting. Very handy. Oopsies, I'm pressing buttons incorrectly. There we go. Fire a missile, perfect. Whoa, hello, that's a lot of stuff. Let's just phase out of here. Oh my gosh, they're sending everything after me. That's really obnoxious. I don't think we have any, what's it called, point defense weapons on this thing, so it's actually very obnoxious trying to fight these off. We're gonna phase until we're like close enough to the main fleet. This thing can be fired off rapid succession, so that's fine. And now that we're together, we should be able to fight these off. I'm trying to use the allied fleet as bait. Okay, so there's... Okay, so what we're gonna do is let's get these guys up here. Basically consolidate in one spot. What do you mean they get canceled? You have to kill them enough times, I think, then they'll leave you alone. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. So holding shift is very handy. Alright. How do I approach this now? Let's see. I can't fight 3 of them, but I can fight 1 of them. So let's order everyone to now push in and see if we can attack here. Oh, gotcha. Okay, so if we can just avoid everything, we just gotta go in. Shields on, blast it to death. Alright, and then we can phase through. It's a little risky, but if we do this right, we can at least do a ton of damage. Just like that. And then we... Oh, I didn't phase out fast enough. Whoopsies. That's a Reaper. Hello, Hichi. Have a good rest. Thank you for swinging by. Alright. I don't know if I can kill the big capital, but I should be able to at least try to harass... oh boy, they're sending some pretty nasty things after me. Focus on that side. Starsector is treating me as well as it realistically can be. Alright. Ooh, that was a pretty nasty hit. Alright, now we gotta fight this one. Let's go in there, see if we can hit its engines. Beautiful. Fire missiles. Do what we can. I don't think we can kill it. It's hard venting. But now that we have allies coming in too, we can at least harass. Oops, just back up. Fire the missiles. Alright, let's just get out of here. Oh boy. Oh, we're losing more ships too. Also, for some reason, a bunch of my ships' weapons aren't even on auto-fire, which is really annoying. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we can win this. The problem. Okay, it's all consolidate here. Focus on this one. While I try to get out of here quickly. Oh, I'm suffering from engine burnout. Oh boy, I do not know how to pilot this thing. I'm so used to just playing with ships with comically large weapons that just fight from range. I'm pretty sure I can 1v1 this. Yeah, I can 1v1 it. I can't multi-fight it though. Oh my goodness, that's what I was afraid of. Dodge that. I only use the chunky boys, that's the problem. That's what I know how to use. Yeah, no, I set them to auto-fire just now. I know how to set them to auto-fire, but I didn't realize that they were not set to auto-fire earlier. Okay, there we go. Just gonna unga-bunga that one. Dodge the missiles. Come on. Okay, we are overloading, that's fine. We actually have a lot of mobility despite being overloaded, so I should be able to dodge things. And then immediately phase back out. Phase out again. Okay, so there is a time dilation when you phase out, which is nice. Listen, I can't believe I'm being called Professor Broadside, but you're so right. It's so true. I like broadside firing ships. Oh shoot, I might need to actually redo this fight. I don't know if I can actually do this fight. If I send in my allies, what are the chances of them exploding? I assume I can send in... If I send in a phase ship, it might be okay. Let's see. Okay, so it's unprotected, so it's just gonna die. So legitimately, I cannot send anything else except the main ship. Let's see. Okay, so maybe I have this one retreat. Interesting. I did not realize how bad that was gonna be, but okay. Alright, so we're pushed back to the corner. We've already lost a bunch of ships. I can't even kill this small random ship that I've been trying to, like, get rid of. Come on. Just go in there, see if we can just blast it into oblivion. Okay, good. So now we can relax a bit. Now it's another one down. Now let's focus this one. Okay, let's fire our missiles. I'm out of missiles, actually, which is very funny. Okay, we just have to play carefully. Okay, so now that we're ready, let's just go in, dodge everything. We're basically dead here. Or am I? Still alive, surprisingly. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now pull back. We just gotta find our flow with my 1 point of hull remaining, which is very strange that I even have 1 point of hull left. I wonder if I actually can't lose my ship in this fight because of the story implications. That could be the case too. There's 4 ships and we gotta fight all of them off. Yeah, that's really the main problem. Oh, jeez. Oh, I died. Okay, so I can do this again. Okay. I'm allowed to try this over and over again until I succeed. That's nice, at least. All right. Oh, unfortunately, it's not combat ready, so I actually should not have done this. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm just we're gonna bail out of here real fast. We're gonna reload. Because unfortunately, the Concorde, or whatever the thing we're using is, Sierra's ship is not ready for combat. So let's do this again. We're going to jump in here. We're going to go to what it said earlier, and we're just going to try this again. I'm fairly sure I can win this without too much problem. I don't have another phase ship. I do have one other phase ship, but it's probably not... Oh, it says I don't have one. Because I want to get whatever this thing is. I assume this is an upgrade for Aurora. Alright, let's go. Alright, brace for the dive. Go. Send in the ship. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, so let's try this. Let's fight around the sensor jammer and stay around the sensor jammer. Now that I know that I can control them, at least I should be able to manipulate how they operate. Okay, so let's speed up a little bit until we got it. Okay, next is... let's just have everyone defend around this. We'll fight them as they approach us. And then I'm going to try to grab... any of them that, like, you know, that separate a little too far from the main fleet. Like, singular ships like that are separating are easy prey. We gotta knock out the small ones first. So let's, we just phase in there real quick. And then start blasting. Come on, I can't survive forever. Or can it? Alright. And then... good, now we phase out. Alright. Just stay away for a hot second. We should be able to get this one real quick, too. This one's distracted, and we're gonna hit it right from the butt. Quick and easy. Quick, easy, and dirty. Okay, next one is... we gotta hold off on the big capitals for now. Again, just gotta focus on the small ones. Okay, we got the Enforcer. Let's make sure all of them want to stay here. Alright, I don't want them getting too far ahead. Too much nonsense flying around here. Just pull back a little bit. Alright. So I'm gonna try doing is... I'm gonna try rotating around. Oh boy. That might not be the best idea, actually. Just back up real far from these things. Oh, look at that. They're still applying a little bit of EMP damage. Okay. Because now I've distracted the big one. Which means I think these guys might be able to focus the smaller one. If I'm pulling the big one away, this actually might be a good idea. Also, I apologize again for the outfit constantly swapping around. It's because key bindings. So now we're gonna phase right through. Phase right through. Unload everything. Phase right through. Beautiful. Now we smack him from the butt and then fire off some missiles. Whatever. Oh, they're destroying my missiles. All right, now we hard vent and get out of here, since there's no way they can easily kill us. Perfect. So I did a whole 0 damage to this thing, other than ruin its weapons, which is incredibly funny to me. Yeah, unfortunately, this thing has a lot of armor. It's hard for me to actually kill the dang thing. But at least the AI, in theory, is fighting off the other ones, so I can keep harassing this one. Yeah, because weapons are... Oh, it's running away like a coward. Okay, now that that's distracted, let's see if we can focus. I like this phase shift. This one's fun to use, at least. Alright. We've mostly just decided to let that one go for now, so now we can phase out, turn around, phase out again. Oh boy. This is an exhilarating way to play, I'm just gonna say that right now. Phasing in and out like this, oh, it's great. Oh, it's so cool. It's actually really fun to play like this. Oh shoot, I overloaded. It's cheating? Listen, you're right. But it's still cool. Just because it's cheating doesn't mean it's not cool. It's not just a phase. I don't... God. Every time when I hear that, I just keep thinking of the Mume Fauna song, and now they both graduated. It's not a phase. What a banger of a Nintendo, Nickelodeon era song. Alright, well, I gotta find a way to approach this. Okay, so let's have these guys focus this one. I'm gonna pull out of here. Deserve to be shamed? Yeah, exactly. Onslaught should be bullied. I'm gonna have them fight. I'm gonna maneuver over here and see if I can take care of that one. Okay, so let's phase out of here. Hello, Ola. How are you doing? Anyone who's joining in, FYI, I'm dual streaming to YouTube and Twitch right now, so if I'm responding, if it sounds like I'm responding to a message that you can't see, it's because it's on the other platform. I haven't set up a chat bot or anything to do duals, you know, showing chat on both ends. Okay, so I should be able to go up here. My day has been interesting, to say the least. I'm having a grand old time. There we go. Look at that. Look at all that beautiful damage. Okay, so fortunately we still gotta fend this off. Let's see if we can just do that again. Let's rotate around here. I don't know if we actually have enough ways to kill this thing. I think it's surprisingly durable. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm not sure if you're allowed to call me baby girl, mostly because Ray will probably end you if she ever hears you say that. Okay, so no, you need to back up. I'm trying to bully this one, but I actually don't have the damage to kill this for some reason. Mostly because my missiles have run out of shots. Alright, so we just dodged the missiles. Come on, just a little bit further. Okay, now we go back in again, rotate around, hit it from the backside. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we did lose one of the ships. Okay, so these all need to stick here now. Are you getting bullied by a phase ship now? In your game, Infidave? That sucks. It's okay, you'll eventually learn how to deal with them, and by deal with them I mean it's just suffer and hope they die anyways. Oh god. I think they fired a lot of missiles. Okay, so I'm gonna go for this one. Should be able to get that one. Oh god, there's still another one up there? Did I miss one? Oh god, I did. That one was out of my, They are invading the onslaught. Here, I'm gonna have them run over here. Oh my god. There we go. There we go. One more phase through. Flip around to the back. Beautiful. Alright, now we just need to keep harassing this one. Now we're gonna pull back out of the way, basically try to get them some distance. I think I don't need a... This one's really tough. Mostly because the main problem is I'm running out of combat readiness, right? My combat readiness is beginning to degrade as this fight continues to drag. I can't fight 3 of them at once. Oh, I overloaded. Shoot. Am I dead here? Okay, so I'm gonna have them fight the onslaught. Okay, I have an idea. Let's phase out. So, fun fact, apparently you can phase out while... just keep phasing out here. There we go. Now we're just gonna dodge everything. This thing seems to be, like, almost perpetually active. It's kind of disgusting. One of my engines is burned out, though. Actually, yeah, this is incredibly disgusting. Wait, is there an actual... Wait, there's an actual evade command? What's the evade command? Is it, like, shift control? Is it, like, control click? Wait, hold on. Is it an actual command? And view the plane retrust the full retreat, autopilot, U, video feed. There's assault, avoid, OV. Okay. Ah, gotcha. Okay, I did not know that, but now I'm more knowledgeable. Okay, now I know. Now I am a better fleet commander. I'm dead here. I'm pretty sure I can't survive this. I need like a second to just avoid these obnoxious little gremlins that are like harassing me like flies. Oh my god, I literally can't fight these things off. I'm gonna die to them. 36 HP. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's all commit to fighting this. Alright. What's my vent? I'm pretty sure I can kill this without taking damage. At least this one. Let's go in. I'm hoping our allies will do something. You're gonna fire off missiles. That's fine. Good. Okay, so now let's just blast it. Oh, I died. Oh my god, I still can't do it. Really? I'm doing something wrong. Is it the gear? Is it the ship's equipment? Hold on. What do I have on here? Okay, so maybe... Okay, so the main thing is the Monosava and the Gorgons are limited usage. The Ion Pulsers are fine. Mini Illusion Lasers are okay. I'd probably swap... Okay, I see. The problem is I don't have anything on the backside for more point defense. So let's take 2 off capacitor. Put mining lasers on the back. And then... Concord Serenity. Could I add anything else here in terms of weapon mods? Let's see. So integrated targeting unit would give plus 10% size. Autoloader would provide extra reloads. So we get you get us a little bit more. You got small limits to disable guns, use them to engage disable ships within my fleet. Yeah. That's probably what I should do. A graviton beam. I don't have a lance. I have a lot of anti-shield, but not a lot of... I have to rebuild the ship, I think. Let me try one more time. If I can't succeed, I'm gonna go back to Gensokyo and do a refit. I don't carry the weapons on me, so I'd have to do a refit. Okay, let's go here. Let's try this again. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Actually, yeah, let's go here. Let's go to Jammer Alpha. Alright, speed up to 4x. Yay, woo! We go fast. Alright, so then everyone hang around here. Okay, good. So now we wait until the capitals show up. I'm gonna go harass enemy ships. Should all be set auto fire. This one should easily die. Okay, back to single speed. Yes, I will set them to avoid onslaught. Once the onslaught shows up on my radar. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so it's just, we gotta quickly start burning through these things. Okay, that thing's gonna, okay, now we, oh, whoa, I got hit with a Reaper. I'm getting a little too aggressive. Okay, well, I'm still alive, so that's fine. I'll wait for the weapons to refit. Okay, so then avoid. Okay. So I'm still alive at the very least, but that sucks that I got smacked that hard by a single... I saw the Reaper torpedo and I was like, oh, I die. There's just so many missiles. Okay, so just pull back. Demolish it, pull back. Okay, vent hard. Should be able to dodge the missiles. We're fast enough? Okay, apparently we're not fast enough to dodge missiles. Cool. God, I'm doing enough to like maybe do enough damage, but it's still hard to get enough to kill. I definitely need something that's not the graviton beam. Come on. Come on. Yep, okay. Alright, I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go, we're gonna refit. We're already here. I might as well complete this quest. It's not super difficult, and it's fairly close to what we're nearby. So let's go... Let's go refit for this. Alright. So we just gotta go to Gensokyo, which is relatively close by. So let's just go up there. Gotta have to dodge all this nonsense is the other problem. Well... Shouldn't be too bad. Alright, let's go up here. Okay, so I have a metric ton of weapons that I can use. I just have to pick the correct one. Fringe jump point. Alrighty. So, Cyrano's over here. Let's go there. Okay. Let's figure out what we're gonna use. So you're saying I should use a phase lance. We have 52 days. Okay, that's fine. Alright, Void Wretch, what are we putting on you? We have an Arc Fusel. We have an Ion Beam, Morgan Tactical Lance, Heavy Spark. Its anti-armor capacity is fairly bad. Do I even have a Phase Lance? I have an Auto Lance. I actually don't have a Phase Lance. That's really funny. Let me see here. What do I have to substitute to a Phase Lance? Phase Lance. So let me see. I think Phase Lance is the... It fires... Okay, so it's the purple beam, right? I don't know if I have an option to... But I could put ballistic weapons. I could put like an anti-armor... Pulse lasers? The other option is I put a heavy needler and I just go hard on jumping in, but then I won't have a lot of anti-armor. Kitsune Flak Battery would get me the anti-armor that I would need. But it's a little more... Let's see, an Arc Fusel, because this is the anti-armor, because the Ion Pulsers shred the shield. Let me try something here. From Overflux. If I use which weapon? The Kitsune? Oh, if I go for Needler? Yeah, that's true too. Flux per second is 200. Yeah, I would burn through that way too quickly. Let's see here. What are my other choices? I gotta have something here. Furry Rail Launcher is a long-range weapon. Antenno Strike Cannon. Let me look at the Heavy Spark. This thing uses... Oh my god, 1,000 flux per second. Oh, you know what? It's because the Ion Pulsers eat up a lot, too. I also want to switch to the lasers. Or the missile hardpoints. I think with the sheer amount of small ships, it's probably better to pick something that we can reuse. So maybe the... Let's see. Let's see what my choices are here. The Gazer... Annihilator Rocket Pod. Okay, so we'll do an Annihilator Rocket Pod on one end, and then we'll do the... What do I have? Pokes. Pokes can keep reloading, which I think might be correct here. Accessar... I think we'll do the Poke Pod. Let me test this real fast. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go poorly, but I'm vaguely curious to find out how this works with the heavy spark. Okay, so I need to... Where's an onslaught? We're gonna test it against an onslaught. What does the heavy spark do? Okay, so that is a laser, but it is... Okay, so just like last time, we can phase around him. We just keep phasing around him. Phase around one more time. Now we have the rear shot. Okay, but then yeah, we burned through our flux a little too quickly. But then I can fire the pokes while it's distracted. So I just fire the missiles. Okay, so then once that's happening, we back up. Okay, so I think this actually kind of works. I don't think the heavy spark's actually super nice, but maybe we'll just switch that out to something else. Do I need the IR pulse lasers? I mean, it is just raw damage, which is, I guess, okay. Maybe just slap on more iron pulsers. Okay, but you're saying pick the exostars or Salamines? Let's see. I don't think I have exostars or Salamines. Unless I am blind and I don't see it. Oh, I do have one. I have an Exoscar. Okay, so... Yeah, I'll probably take the Exoscar. It's a pretty hefty one. The 20-second refire is pretty solid, too. I only have one. So maybe the primary... Mortar or Mauler would not be a bad idea either. Let's see. So Mortar... Heavy Mortar would be anti-armor. We're fairly close range anyways. This thing doesn't eat up that much flux either. Or 80 flux per second. Anti-armor rounds. Fires every 1 second. Let's see. Because I need... Assault chain gun would be tempting, but some of these eat up way too much flux. Anti-missile heavy spark is anti-small craft. Morgan tactical lance. What does this one do? Okay, low anti-armor performance, not what I want. Heavy Mauler, low sustained firepower per burst damage. That's probably fine. Let me think. The flux use is actually relatively low. Fires every 5 seconds. I don't know if I want to go for mining. Wait, actually, hold on. Hold up here. Wait a second. The F-type mining blaster would be able to do... It's basically... It's incredibly flux intensive. How bad is that compared to the other one? Well, they're both fairly flux intensive. This one requires every 0.27, 0.58. Hold on, I want to try this. I'm vaguely curious about this one. Let's try this again. Where is the stupid onslaught? I have to keep bullying these things until I find the correct build. Oh shoot, I forgot to. Okay, so I forgot to set these things to correct. Okay, so let's do that and that. Let's try this. Alright, so I can void through. Trust me, I'm gonna put the hull mods in, but I'm just testing this out real fast. Okay, so yeah, we overloaded too quickly, which is expected. We can take a bunch of shots from these garbage weapons, that's fine. So then we're just gonna pull back a little bit, hard vent, maintain position. Okay, then once we're close enough, now we can go up because this thing is stupid slow. And then we can just move up here. Once we're in range, we just kind of dodge everything. Blam. And then start firing missiles at it. Pull back again, shields up, vent. My missiles got ruined. Okay. Alright. I think this is fine. I think we'll roll with this. Let's see. So let's see. What am I building into this thing? I don't have anything that increases my range, which is kind of the problem, surprisingly. I don't have anything yet. Escort package, cargo holds. None of these are probably maybe the missile racks, maybe not. Oh, here we go. Flux coil adjunct would increase my flux capacity by. Let's see, that would be plus 800. Durability of engines would increase. Something that increases my shields would not be a bad idea. Operations center, reinforced bulkheads. Maybe the regen ammo exactly for the duration of the ship's ability. Oh, I see. Let's take integrated targeting unit for the plus 10% increased range, and then I think we just dump everything into whatever we have. Is it even worth? Let's see. Oh, hold on, wait. So we're in Serenity. Augment allows higher level of hard flux, increasing threshold which base or okay. So this one forever enhances the ship's phase. Wait, can I have both? I'm allowed to have both. Phase counter in the core chamber. Reduces the phase close activation cost to 0. Increases the soft flux dissipation weapon recharge rate by 2 while phased. Intermission bursts into peace space retreating combat. Wait. Does not prevent the wait, why don't I just build that in? That's incredibly nice. Forever cannot be built in, but I can build in Serenity. Serenity handles higher hard flux, increases threshold. Okay, so I think we build that in for now. And then we take Forever. And then I'm allowed to, I think I can build in 3. Let's see. Because I don't have anything else that's anti-armor except maybe the heavy mauler. But the heavy mauler would be a lot more flux efficient. Unless I just dump everything into capacitors. Build in a targeting unit for the increased range. Dump everything into vents and capacitors. That's probably not ideal, but it might be okay. I can build in 3 because I have the I unlocked the skill that lets me dump in 3. Also uses weapon speed doesn't matter if you're fast enough. That's true too. So the mining laser is the only point defense, so it's only 2 points each. I think it's fine to keep. The ion pulsers are probably fine. What would I replace the ion pulsers with? I didn't like this one. These things actually do generate a lot of flux, but I think a lot of them just do in general. What if I replace them with Morgan tactical lances? And then one with an arc fusel and one of them Morgan tactical lance? Oh, but this one arcs to enemy weapons. That's really the main benefit of them. Okay, let's try this. Let's see if I replace these with pulse lasers. Let's see. Well, let's run the simulation again. I don't have a lance though, so that's really the main thing. Again, I'm not gonna be building perfect. I'm trying to, you know, have fun and try out some wacky stuff too. You know, let's play with the different tools the game gives us. Why do we always have to build exactly what's perfect? You know what I mean? Okay, so this range is actually really nice. So we can flux dodge, we flux dodge again, maintain rotation. Okay, so then we have to pull out. Okay, so I did that incorrectly. Okay, so at the very least... Okay, so at the very least I know this kind of works, and then I can just fire the missiles. Or a whole bunch of missiles, okay. So the main benefit of having the other weapon was that they were able to disable weapons way faster. That was the benefit of the ion pulsar. So I think I actually keep the ion pulsar. Keeps us alive. Alright, I think this is fine. Let's auto-assign the groups. Mining blaster, we'll keep that on front point. Those are okay on auto fire. Those should never be on auto fire. All right, let's try this. I think this one will work. Lightspeed outfit changes. What do you mean lightspeed outfit changes? Oh yeah, because I know the everyone always comments on that. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom. I think I should be able to navigate over there without too much issue. So I'll be right back while we fly over to our destination. Maybe I should actually pause the game. Maybe I shouldn't risk that. Here, you can look at the ships. Gaze at the pretty ships. I'll be back. Actually, wait, I can just leave it on pause. We'll leave it on pause. I'll be right back. You don't understand. I eat a metric ton of soup. My lunch today was basically soup. Okay, so hold on. Before I continue Starsector, I'm just gonna go on a mildly brief tangent. I bought this mini electric pot thing off of Amazon. It was like 20 bucks, and I was like, okay, I can take this into the office and make food with it. Yes, I will cook at the office because I like cooking, and by cooking, it's literally just soup. Basically, if I can find the dang thing, I think this is the image. I made a soup kit at home with a whole bunch of veggies and meat. I think that's like fish cake and actual soup over there. And then I threw it all into a pot and I made myself some delicious udon soup, which was exactly what I wanted. And that looks like... That's not the image. There we go. It looks a lot like that. It was really tasty, and it was really simple, because I was like, man, soup. Listen, I do love soup a lot, and udon soup, it's healthy. I mean, it's a little high on sodium, but it's, you know, some meats, and some veggies, and some noodles, and it's a very filling lunch, okay? I'm telling you, just eat soup for lunch, okay? I did cut the meat. It's sliced up in there, but they're like, some of them are bigger slices, but they're sliced meat. Listen, I'm not gonna just eat big chunks of beef like that. No, it's thinly sliced beef, fish cakes, lettuce, or not lettuce, cabbage specifically, Napa cabbage, and udon noodles, and a lot of big green onions in there. No, but I throw it onto the pot. It's thinly sliced, and then that's it. That's all you gotta do. I can't believe when people are criticizing me how I eat my soup. I eat the soup I want to eat it, okay? You can't tell me how to eat my soup. It's my soup. I am the god of soup in this household. I am the one who soups. I don't think I want that. Perfect. Alright, now let's go on our magical journey. Okay. So we're gonna speed this up to 4x. Also, how are you doing, Skype Beyond? Hopefully you're having a good evening. I just realized I don't actually have any moderators on Discord yet, because, or on, not Discord, on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube and watching from YouTube, please behave. I swear I'll figure that out eventually. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we're 100%. Soup supremacy, another fun word you don't want to abbreviate. Yeah, I don't think you want to abbreviate soup supremacy. No, trust me, I don't think Ray will do that. I move to YouTube? Why? So you can do mean things on YouTube? Alright, let's try this again. with my new upgrade, let's go for the sensor jammer again. Alright, speed up to 4x until we get this, and then... Alright, then we're gonna play... Let's see, what are my commands here? Alright, then I want everyone to just stay on this point. Yeah, soup supremacy. I believe in soup supremacy. I love soup. I am a god of soup. I eat so much soup, it's probably very, very bad for me. And everyone yells at me for it. I know Ray yells at me, and I know Alana yells at me for eating a lot of soup. Which is totally understandable. Alright, we can probably assist in exterminating that one. What is the range of this mining laser? It's actually not that high. I don't want to burn my annihilator pods quite yet, so... we'll do what we can. Okay, so then I'm gonna set everyone to avoid this abomination. Let's quickly phase in there and just try to knock this one out as quickly as we can. Just gotta keep an eye on my flux. If it gets too high like that, I'm gonna bail out. Oh, that forever actually is so nice. I'm watching my flux dissipate fairly rapidly, actually, when I phase out. Alright, let's just continue. Let's see if we can assist over here. Let's avoid this fight for now. Let's go over here. We're going to keep our shields on just a little bit, but we can at least assist in fighting the smaller ships off. So I think I'll aim for this one. Let's have all of these stay around here, because we do have a Falcon that we need to protect. Oh gosh, I don't want to deal with these things. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. They're disabling my weapons again. Alright, I gotta wait until the weapons are up and ready. Okay. Goodness gracious, that is a lot of things to deal with. Thankfully, it's not my problem right now. I can just ignore it. Let's go after this one. Okay, so I can fire off the exoscarm, or I can just stay and poke at range. Let's hop around this angle. I can't get them to separate, which is really annoying. I'm trying to get them to separate, and then I could probably just bully them. Yeah, I don't seem to have enough damage to actually... Oh shoot, that's a bad idea. I vented too early. Oh boy. Ah. Oh my god, yeah, I'm venting a little too early. At the very least, we should be able to get this one. Yeah, that one's dead. Okay, so we can definitely kill the smaller ones without too much issue. Oh my god. I'm venting too aggressively. I need to use my my phasing a lot more. Okay. Alright, I got it. I know how to do this. I'm gonna win it this time for sure. I feel it in my bones. I feel it. I'm gonna succeed. Alright, let's do this one more time. I got this for sure. Alright, brace for the dive. Take our brand new upgraded ship in. Go. Alright. We're gonna go for the other nav buoy. Alright, here we go. We're real gaming hours now. Go for this one. Hold it. Alright, now we're just gonna hang around here. Okay. They're all defending it. Perfect. So now I'm gonna go off on a magical adventure to try to execute some of these things, because they should be fairly far away from each other. I might be able to sneak around and grab some of these comm relays. Not really helpful. That's a very good question. I wasn't trying to phase into its face. I was trying to phase around it. Okay, so first of all, these need to be set to here. Okay, there we go. So now what I'm trying to do is, while they're not here yet, I'm gonna try to... Okay, so now I'm gonna phase, get around it. There we go. Okay, I did that incorrectly. Okay, so now we can phase around again. Turn, maintain. Phase away again. Phase away again. Phase again. Phase again. Okay, so I can just keep phasing. Yeah, I can almost keep phasing constantly. It's very odd. So I have increased flux regeneration or dissipation while I'm phased out, which is why if you're watching me phase constantly, that's why. I'm saving the Exostar for the other bigger ones. I know it does reload over time. But again, I'm trying to see if I can knock some of these out bit by bit, so that's fine. Because I know the Onslaught's super slow, so we can at least try to knock these out quickly. I'm not sure if I can actually get in there. That's a little risky. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of missiles. Can I go for this one? Okay, good. That one died. Perfect. Oh, look at that. I'm going in and out. Oh, like a real gamer. Okay, so then we phase past this. Turn shields off. And then just hard vent now. This mission is basically like a learn how to play your ship mini game. Okay, so now I can phase. I have to double phase so I can get around it. Phase one more time. Turn around. Blast it. Fire the missiles. Phase out. Fire the missiles again. Keep firing the Annihilator rocket launcher. That's a Reaper coming in. I did tell them, I know, I gave them all the command to evade the onslaught. I'll do it again, though. I thought I did. Alright. Hello, Limeware. Didn't know streaming on YouTube as well. Hello. How are you doing, Limeware? Yeah, I'm trying out dual streaming. I mentioned this earlier, but we're testing it out to see if I can get myself pushed on the algorithm. You know, which is, I don't really use, and I don't do a lot with YouTube, so I do need to use it a little bit more, so I'm trying out some stuff. Okay. Okay, so now I phase out, and then, there we go. Perfect. So I am able to knock out some of these. Now we have to vent, and we take care of the next one, because I can handle one of these at a time without issue. So now we're going to shield, phase in through the guy, phase around, and phase again. Should be mostly disabled now. Okay, fire the main gun. Fire the Annihilator rocket pod, which is probably unnecessary. I think I do need to phase out a little bit. We don't actually purge our hard flux while we're phasing out, so keep that in mind. We have to be very careful with how we do this. Okay, so then I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna go in there. This might be a little risky, actually. Then we rotate around. Quickly unload. Phase out again. Unload. Oh, I overloaded. That's unfortunate. What do you mean, the orders tab? Okay. I think I can have... I need these guys to move up here. What do you mean by orders tab? Oh, if you don't have, like, other fleets to manage, I think that's why. Okay. I think it's almost dead. I could definitely go in and kill it now. Play this very carefully, so we're gonna have to phase through. I don't want to burn through too much flux. Phase again. Phase one more time. And then just go real knee-deep in. Alright, phase around him. Fire the Exoscar. Bail out. I think I missed the Exoscar. Yeah, it sucks. I think I missed it. The Annihilators do reload, though, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's just vent. I think we'll have to just vent, and hopefully our allies can assist here. Perfect. Yeah, I believe that command requires you to have additional, like, fleets that you have deployed, and then you can give them orders to do things like defend planet or something like that. Alright, I am starting to get a little... Let's see if we can get around here. Fire the Exoscar again. Perfect. Alright, so we did overload, that's okay. Just pull back, hard vent. At least being a... what's it called? We only overload for a very short period of time, so it's not too bad. And we're still avoiding the onslaught, which is perfect. As long as we're running away from that thing, that's all I care about. Okay, we do need a win, though. We gotta win soon. Hello, Alex. How are you doing, comrade? We gotta win. We gotta win ASAP. We can get in there. Okay, so let's again. We'll do the same thing again. Flux adjustment, fly around, fire the exoscarm. We weren't able to do enough of it. Fire it again. Okay, the exoscarm's already fired. Okay. Come on, just kill the dang thing. We gotta pull out. No, we can pull back in. And I let a rocket pod fire missiles. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now we have to just dodge the remaining missiles that are coming after us. What's left? 3 small ships and the onslaught. Okay, so let's see. I think we have no choice. I think we have to turn off the avoid, and we just have to hope that they can fight off now that we've more or less neutered their numbers. Okay, so now we have to begin hard vent here. And now we have to engage. See if we can kill this one. Alright. I'm gonna fire the Annihilator rocket pod. And then we're just going to do the usual phase in, phase through, phase around. Fire one of the exoscarm. Perfect. Now we can focus the onslaught. Now that most of the enemies are a little too far away, we should be okay. Okay, so now we gotta try to bait the thing to attack us, which is what I want. I want it to kind of aggro onto us. There we go. Because now, oh, we got overloaded. But he's also kind of suffering, so if I can recover faster, I can fire missiles at it. Okay, so now we pull back out. Just keep harassing it. We can kill that one. If I can kill that one, that'd be great. I might not be able to kill that one. Well, come on. Fire the Annihilators again. Okay, get up close and personal. There we go. Perfect. So now we can keep harassing this one. We got a hard vent though. Oh boy. This is definitely one of the more stressful engagements. All right, now everyone hard focus. I think we killed all the small ships. You're revisiting an old game, like an old save file? How's it going with revisiting the old save? So the exoscarm is ready, so okay. Let's bail. Let's avoid it. Fire the Annihilators. Try to dodge the Needlers. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is, while that one's distracting it, we need to find our own way in to engage it. So we're gonna probably double what's it called? There we go. It's very risky to do this. Perfect. And now fire off our exoscars and everything that we have. Just unload everything. On. There we go. Oh my goodness, I managed it. Ooh, Banjo-Tooie. Now that's a classic. I actually have that also for the Nintendo 64. And I also have Donkey Kong and a whole bunch of other ones. I still have my Nintendo 64 somewhere. I love that thing. Nintendo 64 is one of the greatest consoles that have ever come out. I think it was actually my first console too. Everyone always has that first console that they have, and for me it was the Nintendo 64. I love that thing. Alright, that's the last one. Let's go kill it. We actually managed to deal with most of the threats already. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, never mind. Guess we'll just do the same thing. We'll just phase in and out until we get up close and personal, and we can just bunga it. There we go. We are incredibly low combat readiness, so we gotta win ASAP. They can't have that much more combat readiness than we do, right? Just fire everything we have at it. There we go. Come on, one more. One more. Oh my god, I need the allies to help out here. There we go. Come on, kill them so I survive. Okay, that's it. We did it. Holy cow, what a fight. Now safe comm silence dejected. Wait, I didn't win? Oh my god, I think it's because I died at the last second. I think the ship died at the very last second, so it didn't count as a win. I had to survive. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. I don't even know the console command for this. Hold on. Because I won that fight. We all saw me win it, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Okay, just join combat and press nuke. Okay, we're gonna do exactly that then, because I won that fight. Okay, deploy this. Okay, and then how do I open this console command thing? Oh, control backspace. Thank you. All right, perfect. Yay. All right. All right. And a claim victory. Perfect. Okay. Okay, now we can read the continue. Thank you for reminding me that that's a thing I can do. You are shunted back into real space as the hole formed by the anchoring seals itself explosively, sending fragments of debris and asteroids spinning into the emptiness of space. Sitting back in your seat and indulging in the comfort of a peaceful drift in Tiataxit, contemplating what you just witnessed. It is not long before a drone crawls across the bridge's main screen and gives you a curious look. A holographic projection streams out from the drone, displaying Sierra's avatar. Was that the past? Glance back at the display, where the wreckage of the ISS Athena is still as battle-scarred and lifeless as when you first found it. Your victory appears to have no material consequences in this reality, or dimension, or timeline, or whatever it is. Yes, it was. Okay. In any case, that was an experience. This pact turned out more entertaining than I'd hoped. Yes, I agree. Her skills increased. She likes you a lot more. Awesome. Can I keep it, though? Oh, shoot. Well, I guess it's fine. No, I want... Hold on. What's an Aurora-class cruiser? I'm pressing buttons too fast. That's kind of the problem. Okay. Yeah, I think I want an Aurora. Hold on. We're gonna do this one more time because I keep messing up the buttons. Okay. All right. Let's do this again before I forget. Okay, so we're gonna deploy. I won this fight already, so control, nuke. All right. Auto load. Give it a second. Okay, didn't do it yet. Do it again. Enemy fleet defeated. Claim victory. Continue, continue. Plot line. Agree. Return to duties. Okay, save. It's an Aurora 50 supply. Listen, it's a lot of supply. That's still gonna be nice. If I remember correctly, this thing is actually pretty nice. Yeah, okay, I do remember this one. This thing is like the stupid, like, it eats up... Oh, God, this thing has, look at that D-mod that eats up all of its supply. But it has so many energy slots. And plasma just as well. I'll take it. That's fine. Take it back home. Might as well keep the Athena with us. Alright, not too bad. However, I am not going to use that right now. We're going to mothball that temporarily. Can't justify using it. Have we explored everything here? Yes. Alright, well, we got what we wanted. Let's get out of this abominable place. This place sucks. Alright, let's go. Let's return to our magical adventure of exploring the deep reaches of the galaxy, or sector of the galaxy, for more treasures to be abound. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna go over here to Ippos because I'm curious if there's any treasure. We have 50 days, anyways, until the wonderful joy of Tritachyon arrives, and we'll have to deal with them when they... Actually, wait, hold on. I make money now. What do I want? What do I want badly? God, I really want a Seporia. That thing looks amazing. I'd have to eat up 3 months of production capacity and hope I don't go broke after 3 months of production capacity to build a Seporia. I haven't actually found the... I should probably do the Alpha quest too. Oh, that's true. I need to find a pirate, I think, is where I'm at for that quest line. And I've been stuck dealing with other threats. I know you want Ava back. Alright, let's do this first. Let's do this exploration and then we'll think about getting Ava. shouldn't be that hard to get this little... We're just exploring real fast, because exploration leads you to cool treasures. Okay, this system sucks. There is... What is even here? What is that? Do I dare? I'm not even gonna get close to that. That's just a Let's see if we can interact with that orbital laboratory without dying. Okay, you've recovered the hyper shunt tap. Wormhole interest tap in nearby colonal hyper shunt providing colony with virtual unlimited power. Operation requires industrial quantities of transmutonics, which at first opened wormhole, then once part of it. Okay, wait, so that's destroy. Take the hyper shunt tap and risk an explosion. The transmission gets the thing explodes, but you got the tap. Okay. Ow, you took a lot of damage. What I hope that was worth it. As logic dictates, the resolution have more fun stuff. Yeah, that's usually how. That's the correct assumption. 20 days until arrival. Okay, so maybe we have to go back to Gensokyo for now, but I want to see. What did I just risk 134 crew members for? Okay. Increase the maximum industries of colony by 1. Wait, that's insane. Wait, that's actually insane. +1 industry on a colony? Alright, well, let's go check out this other big planet first. Ah, a warning beacon? Good thing I can't read. Let's go in here. Let's see what we can find, and then we'll go back to, Alright, there's a watchtower. It's mine now. Oh boy, there's a lot here. Maybe we have to come back here, actually. Ooh, maybe we have to come back here. Yeah, I know, it's very expensive. I can't really afford it. Okay, so I got some graviton beams, that's fine. I think we gotta go back. I think we can come back here later. But I believe there's a kinetic missile launch system here. But I believe with the looming raid on our system, on our planet, we have to go back. Okay, good thing I can dodge. Or at least let's go check out the ruins. There's a condor, don't care. Hey, an AI core. Heavy armaments, VPC, solid. And let's just get out of here. Hello. Unidentified fleet, the watchtower. Remnants can do their own thing, I don't care. Alright, we'll come back here later. We gotta get back to Gensokyo. Let's go protect ourselves. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. There's a derelict Spartan-class super destroyer. Helldivers? Spartan-class super destroyer is made of my students' deadliest destroyers, packing the Avenger from its bigger brothers, found a way downsized in a much smaller chassis. What's an Avenger? Large energy weapon. I assume this is built in. The Mega Ultraviolet Pulse Laser, colloquially known as the Avenger, is a massive rotary laser cannon. It's basically an auto cannon, but with lasers. Okay, that seems kind of fun. Let's take it. I mean, I'm okay with adding more destroyers to my fleet anyways. We're just gonna bunga our way through this. Alright. We're almost there. I know those raiders are almost here. 5 days until they arrive. We're gonna arrive in 4 days, so we'll get there at approximately the same time. If we don't get bunga-bunga'd around too much. Here we go. We've arrived. Come on. Oh! Oh, I think that's them. Oh, shoot, that's them. Oh, we gotta be fast. Hold on. Okay, we gotta beat them to our planet. Oh boy, that's gonna be nasty. Hold on, what do I have here? Hold on, I think it's time to actually make use of some of these weird tools that I have. Maybe we don't need him right now. I think we can survive without it. Let's just quickly grab... I have an idea. We have to just grab everything we can. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna grab a whole bunch of supplies from our own planet. Quickly use that to repair ourselves, and then we're gonna grab out... I hate grabbing this, but I have no choice. We need the Dragonite. I'll put myself in it. And then... Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'll put myself in it, and then... Have we stabilized yet? Yeah, we took the Perseian commission because I needed them to leave me alone. We're gonna need a large quantity of crew members as well. Eats up all of my income for this period. Okay. That should be fine. Is there anything else I could do to upgrade my ships? That's the real question we should be asking. What can we do here? Let's see. I forgot the Noctowl basically has like garbage for weapons. 2 Desolator cannons. Kamal, a Desire Accelerator. We did get some interesting ones, but nothing we've put on some of our ships yet. Unfortunately, we're fighting off some scary stuff, so I had no choice but to pull the Dragonite out of... You know, out of retirement. But I do have 2 more smaller ships that I'm going to start allocating. This thing has a bunch of Sky Serpent MRMs. Is this a missile ship? Or are these all hybrids? Oh, synergy slots. I auto-fitted this with a fantasy kit. I don't have a lot of... I don't really like anything I can do for this one for now. Let's, this one can stay... I haven't checked levels in some time. Okay, so Infidave levels up, and he's using a ballistics-centric ship. So we'll give you... Target analysis. Immortal is gonna be, I think, the same thing. Ballistic specialist? Yes. Oopsies, I accidentally removed you from your ship. Let's put Immortal back on there. Give Immortal... I think field modulation's fine. And then Marksman, yes, you did level up. John Sunrider. What are we actually having you pilot? What is this? What did I give you? The Alakazam? Oh, it's a laser ship with a bunch of missiles attached to it. Okay, so it's a very aggressive ship. What is this thing? Fortress shield? Sure. Alright, well, you're gonna be a laser specialist, so... Here, this one gives you range. Perfect. Alright, I don't know if I can add anything else. This is probably the biggest ship we have. This one's being piloted by Garm, but it's a carrier. And this one carries two mini breves that I have to be very careful about. That's the only reason I don't send it in very often. Rotom is very tiny. We did get this one, the Super Destroyer, so I guess let's kit this out. What in the world am I kitting out a Super Destroyer in? That's probably the biggest question I have to ask myself. Hello there, Mingera on YouTube. How are you doing? I'm gonna put the thing, don't worry, eventually, where it's like the chat shows up on both screens. Okay, this at least will be the ballistic. This is a pretty solid ballistic ship, right? No alterations available. Okay, wait, so hold on. What is this weapon that it comes with? An Avenger? Hold on, I need to know what this thing does. Hold on, I'm genuinely curious about this thing. Oh, it's literally just like a machine gun, but for lasers. For energy weapons. How does this thing actually fly? So, high energy focus does what? Does it like... Okay, hold on, let's see here. Okay, but if I use high energy focus, does it increase the damage? Oh, it actually fires relatively quickly, too. That thing is interesting. Okay, well, I'm keeping that. So its range is 800. I'm pretty sure I could add integrated targeting unit to increase the range of it. Let's see, this is destroyer, so it'd be plus 20%, which is solid. It's that or dedicated targeting core, which we don't have right now. remember the name of the BBs and of Mysurin. Sindri and Hegemonies operate variants of them. Superior Mysurin. Yeah, this is my Mysurin thing, which is why it seems very spooky and wild. It's kind of neat, though. So what do you even put on this thing? Do you have a medium energy slot? I don't have another Avenger, but I could put... So maybe we just make this a... The main problem is shunting the energy that we burn through. Ion Beam for suppression, Morgan Tactical Lance. Heavy Spark, maybe an Arc Fusel would not be a bad idea, and then we just slap in low flux usage front weapons and the small ballistic hardpoints. Maybe just railguns would be fine. Yeah, I think just some simple railguns would be okay. Or we can take the Knights of Lut explosive variant, which actually sounds even funnier. Let's take that. And then missile hardpoints. You probably just throw in the cheapest missile you have lots of, right? Put in some generic... what do I have here? God, I could just put in, like... I could just put in, like, 6 salamanders. Short-range guided missile launcher, intercept targets. So I just... Let's see. So I have 3 missile slots. I have 2 ballistic slots here. These are going to be... Oh, they're fairly long range as well. You could just slap on more light cannons. And then the backside, you'd probably just keep as point defense. Probably would be how I would build this. And then it's really what do you put in the missile slot? Because the main thing is that the missile slots are broadsiding. The point where I'm actually not quite sure what you'd even throw on this thing. Maybe you do like a variety. Could just be primarily anti-ships. I'm not sure if you want actually harpoons. We'll take the ones that reload. I kind of... Oh. Maybe the ones that... Maybe they don't have to reload. Okay, well, why don't we do... Let's just use this as like anti-ship stuff for now. So Swarmer... A Swarmer, and let's see here, what else we got? Maybe a Sabo and a Sabo, and then we do another Swarmer. So basically it's a lot of anti... Keeps the ship protected from the enemy, and I think that would be fine. I have no idea if this is even a proper build, but we're gonna try. Where'd it go? So... Where'd the weapon go? Mono Sabo, antimatter micro missile launcher. What in God's name is this? Why did the Sindrians have a antimatter missile? That's ominous and spooky. We'll throw Annihilator rocket pod screw. We'll just have a variety. These okay, so the Avenger's the one that you auto fire. Okay, so missiles will... That's a lot of weapons. Yeah, okay, this one will auto-fire. The Avenger can auto-fire. Corporate protection, don't question it, but I am questioning it. Okay, so we need this to help defend. Is there anything else I want to throw on this thing? I don't want to build in the targeting unit right now because I don't like that. I'd rather have the other one. Let's do armored weapon mounts and just drop everything into vents and capacitors. There we go, seems solid enough. Alright, every good ship needs a name. Alright, we gotta name this thing. What am I naming it? Also, let's store this one and this one. Alright. We name everything after Pokemon. You shall be called... Let's see here. What do I want to call you? Not quite as big as a Blastoise. You're a bit more of a mid-range, mid-sized Pokemon. So basically any, like, second or third gen or Evo. I think Decidueye is probably solid. I don't know how to spell Decidueye. That's fine, close enough. Alright, let's go deal with these Tritachyon mercenaries. I'm not sure if we even have enough to deal with this, but we'll see. Okay, so let's make sure. Okay, so they're operating in here. 7 fleets, outmatched. They're being raided. I can kill 1 or 2 fleets, I think would be okay. I don't know where they're headed towards. Are they trying to, Where are they going? Shoot, I think I saw a fleet show up. Hold on. God, that's a really big fleet is the problem. Hold on. Salvage fleet is friendly. Here we go. Let's fight this one. Here, it's quick. There we go. So our forces plus our attachment division is fighting. They have a Paragon. If we win this, I get a Paragon. In theory. Which would be incredibly overpowered. Alright, I'm going to fly in on... God, I really am flying the Legion. Okay. I have to. I need to use the Legion for this. Just commit everything. Don't commit the small ships yet. Don't commit the other Hachiman. Don't deploy this one or the Magikarp. Send the Legion and the Altaria, which I apparently did not spell correctly, and this should be in theory enough. Yeah, expensive toy for colony time. Everything is always expensive toys for colony time. Oh, we'll send in the Rotom too. Rotom is stupid small anyways. Okay. What do we have? So the Siege Works. We need to fight for the Siege Works. Just gonna bum rush the Siege Works. Hopefully we're fast enough. So I won't be doing any phasing shenanigans this time around. Just have to get in there and hope we can do what we can. Because I move super slow, and the main reason I'm even running around is I have the semi-breve. That's really the main draw of using this stupid thing. Let's get on over there, I guess. And let the fight for this... Let's let the fight for our glorious colony begin. We did lose the Geodude already. The enemy is losing a bunch of smaller ships. That's fine. Where is their capital? I need to get around... Okay, that's my target. So let's set everyone to avoid that for now. Alright, go to single speed. And let's get blasting. Thankfully, we happen to be destroying a huge chunk of them. And I'm running into my own ships, which is another issue. It's a little too cramped. In case anyone's wondering, I did increase the max battle size by a notable amount because I'm insane. And I like big battles. God, I don't even know how I'm going to approach that thing. I don't know. Oh, boy. So we lost an Abisu. The thing is just firing off everything it can. I don't have the range on this thing to approach it. Oh my gosh, yeah. Let's order full assault. I think we can win with a full assault. I'm definitely gonna have to recover some ships manually, but that's fine. We gotta try to burn down this thing's shields quickly. Actually, with enough missiles flying at it, I might be able to fire semi-breve. I'm trying to watch the missiles that I send in and see if one of them can make it. Oh, oh, yes! Thread the needle. Watch it blow. Okay, well, that's their biggest threat, and it's dead now, so we can just kind of rip through the rest of it. Alright, well, we're set to full attack anyways. The enemy's retreating. However, I'm a very vengeful individual, so they don't get to leave without my permission. However, I'm not fast enough to chase them. Kind of. Kill this one. Perfect. And there's like one left, and we did lose more small ships. The small ships are always breaking apart, but we'll recover them. Let's pursue them. Let's get our ships back, and let's take our brand new Paragon. I'm not gonna say no to a brand new Paragon. I don't think I care about the rest of these. There's the Puko from MVS, which I've never used before. Basically a wolf with modified items. Vortex. Yeah, we'll take the Paragon. All right, here's our brand new busted ship. The main thing is I don't know if I have the laser weapons I need to actually flesh this out, which would be my big concern. And also, that's another capital ship that I would have to keep, you know, fed. So a ship being destroyed means you can't really recover it. A disabled ship you can recover. At least for enemy ships. Your own ships are not bound to that rule. You can always recover your own ships that get destroyed, I believe. But enemy ships are not beholden to that rule. So if you disable them, you can grab them. If you destroy them, then you can't. What is this thing? A missile destroyer. Archer missile destroyer, midline, medium, medium. That's a lot of medium. Don't care. Get rid of it. Alright, let's also quickly... We need to get away... Oh, gosh. The problem is that hostile operations command is right there, too, which is a problem, and it's about to chase me down. I think I'm going to not engage this. Let's see. Accept the comm request. Okay, so we're gonna disengage quickly, because I need to quickly make it to Blazing Hell here. Repair everything at the cost of 700 supplies. Because we're going to utilize our brand new toy. Maybe not. I shouldn't have repaired this. That's fine. Let's, Okay, I can't use this right now. Let's mothball it temporarily. Yeah, we're gonna mothball it, and then we'll come back and deal with that later. You can usually recover your own ships as it's able to destroy it, increase chance with the applicable skill. That's what I figured. Let's deal with this. We gotta deal with this fleet. So what do they have? Okay, so their fleet is... Okay, so there's a Mikaboshi carrier. If I can get that battleship, I'd be very happy. Oh my god, there's at least 4 capitals. No, there's 3 capitals. I don't know if I can actually win this. This is actually going to be really hard. With what I'm allowed to deploy, it's a little tough. Send you in. Send this one in. Okay. It did say that we're... Okay, let's go for the uplink and hold the uplink. And well, I'm also going to send the Rotom to quickly grab that comm relay. And then let's go. I cannot wait until I get a ship with way better options than this... Whatever I'm using. This Legion. The Legion's cute. I don't want to use it anymore, though. It's slow, it's bulky. I want something fast that can fire those stupid semibreves whenever I need it. Okay, so now we have this point. Now we have to hold it. The problem is the sheer amount of major threats that they have. Okay, so as long as we hide away from their main capitals, we should be Gucci. Alright, so then... Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so why don't we... No way to spread. Maybe a Rillaroo would not be a bad idea. Okay, are we aggroing now? I think we're aggro fighting. Okay, so we need to stay away from the Mikaboshi, I think. I can kill everything else, but the Mikaboshi's probably the one that I need to stay away from. So we'll order everyone to stay away from that one, and we'll see if we can just deal with these bit by bit. I don't want to fire the Semi-Breve. I can definitely fire the Squalls. These reload over time. There we go, look at that damage. Fire a few more. Beautiful. Alright, now we have to turn on our shields. I might just fire one Semi-Breve early. Maybe I don't have to. Pretty sure we can just gun this one down. Yeah, perfect. That one's just getting gunned down. Whoa! Well, that's what I was afraid of. See how that one is able to just pelt me from afar? Oh my gosh, that is disgusting. That is actually disgusting at how much damage that thing can do. We can fire it over there. It's hard vent. I think my strategy is I have to go in there and I just have to fire the Semi-Breve and hope that it connects. Especially against a creature that size. Okay, you get over here. I think let's do full assault. Just have everyone go in there. We'll find a way to embrace the chaos and fight through the chaos. Especially as we lost the Bastion already. Yeah, I think it's better if we just go in. Their capital's moving back because it's powered. I see Sierra's going in hard with the hyper-aggressive build that we gave her. might want to pull back there, ma'am. Fire the missiles as best as we can. Just keep firing these things. If I see an opportunity, I'm going for it, though. Goes the Aeron. Oh my god, there's the other carrier, too. Maybe we have to focus the carrier down. That should not have that much. How much point defense does that thing have? Hold on, I see at least 4 point defense systems on it. It's unlikely a Squall barrage would be able to sort of make it through, right? Oh my gosh, alright, hold on, I have an idea. Let's have all these. Let's focus fire this thing. Come on. We lost the mischievous? Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh wait, hold on. The missiles are actually making it through. I'm pretty sure I could fire a semi-brief then. Yes, okay. Oh my gosh, it didn't even do that much damage. Wasn't enough to kill it. Hold on, we gotta go in ourselves. I'll commit to the bit. I gotta gun this thing down with whatever I have. I will gun it down. There you go. Come on, Sierra. Come on, kill the capital. So close. Perfect. All right, we got one. Okay. Have these all focus on this one. Got one, which is what I wanted. So now we gotta maneuver. I think this one, I guess we can kill it. It doesn't really matter, I guess. It's like just a random base thing, though. God, I move so... I rotate so slow. It sucks. We're losing so many ships, too. We lost the other carrier, which is the other scary part. I might have to fire another semi-breve. I can't get into their carrier range, which is the other problem, too. We'll fire what we can, but we're losing stuff. That's of grave concern. That should die. I have a feeling that thing will collapse. Where's the capital? Capital's down there. Okay. So I'm gonna go straight for this one. Come on. Oh my gosh, they have so much anti-missile weapons. I think I just have to commit. I can't even get in there. It's so hard to just get in there. My shields keep also, like, getting disabled, which is really weird. I don't know how they're disabling my shields. Yeah, I think it's this thing. Oh my gosh, I actually can't move. Whatever this thing is, it truly is one of the creatures of all time. Okay. Well, hold on. Can I still... What's the, Okay, so I still have a bunch of ships that I could still send in, but okay. Yeah, I don't think I can win this. That was really weird. I'm trying to think how I can fight that. Maybe I do need the big Paragon. I think the Paragon would help. I'd have to kit it out, though, is the problem. Okay, because that one's coming after us, which is fine. So let's quickly go over here. Let's... Alright, let's kit this bad boy out. Where we have to use it for the fight. Okay. First of all, let's grab another stack of supplies. Gonna go pour after this, that's fine. What am I putting in it? So, I can actually use the large laser weapons that I've acquired. I have lunatic bows, silver blade arrays, high intensity lasers, so I can just make this look like a Gensokyo. I can make the enemy fight like a bullet hell. The smarter idea is probably just use ion beams. But those are boring, because they're medium. I could also put Kanshi multi-purpose cannons, which are ballistic weapons, hybrid, requires ballistic energy slot. I think I'm just gonna put on whatever the heaviest laser weapons I have. Lunatic bow, and either the high intensity laser. I think the high intensity laser is correct. Okay. Actually, how would it build it if I do it myself? If I automated it? If I do it this way, it wants to put on the Krexas in the front. I mean, I guess the Krexas would be correct. Depends if I want to make this a dedicated like ship that focuses on lasers, or embrace ballistic weapons. And quite frankly, I'm not quite sure if I want to do either of those. Okay, so I can't even do dedicated targeting core, because I already have advanced targeting core. So that's fine. Okay, so what else would I... How fast does this thing go? 7? Okay, so at the very least, for my own sanity, this thing has to have augmented drive field, and I do have to build that in. I think now it has speed 10 for overworld. I could just... Maybe putting the Krexas is actually the correct choice. Put the 2 Krexas in the front, and then a bunch of random laser weapons on the side, and just have a variety. So we do Krexa, Krexa. This one we put in a Gluon Lance, and then an Evelyn Particle Bolter, and then medium slots can be filled with whatever I have sitting around, more random long-range lasers. Throw in an Ion Beam. Smalls are gonna be point defenses, so we can just grab... I don't know, Particle Scatter Blasters. That sounds great. God, I don't have... This thing is not gonna have enough points for this. God, there's even medium universe... Oh, I could put the mini breves. I feel like I have to put the mini breves on this thing. Oh my god. Missile turrets, probably point defense options. Yeah, I know the flux dissipation thing works really good. I don't have as much long-range ones as I would like. Well, I might try the Sarexas, even though I normally wouldn't do it anyways. I'm just curious if it would be okay. Put a point defense laser here, point defense laser here. Let's see, what else we got here? Get rid of the tactical lasers, more point defense. I don't know how many point defense lasers I would realistically need. Probably not that many. Okay, these are medium slots in the back, which would probably be designed for anti-aircraft type point defense systems. Why not tug? What do you mean tug? I don't know like all the abbreviations people use. Keep that in mind. I'm not that good of a player. I'm a pretty bad player. Ox tug? Is that a weapon? I'll take the antimatter missile launcher. And we'll take the ion torpedo. The dry field stabilizer. Oh, okay. Hold on. I don't know if I have that. I have augmented drive field, but I don't have any drive field stabilizers. Oh, is it like a thing that I have to... It's like a ship that I have to have in my fleet? Is that what that's for? I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, so it's fine. It is a ship? Okay, I will remember that for next time. I think it's a little too late for it for now. Let's see. I was gonna possibly throw on this thing. I don't care about my sensor being sky high. That part doesn't matter to me. I want the enemy to know I exist. I want them to fear me. I want them to be scared. Okay, let's try this out. I'm God, look how many weapon groups this is. Oh god, what a mess. Okay. The Green Lance also needs to fire all on this one. Actually, I think I put this... Yeah, that's fine. Mini Breves don't auto-fire. These can auto-fire. The other missiles do not auto-fire. This one definitely cannot auto-fire. 6 is heavy spark. Okay, let's try this. I'm vaguely curious to see how this abomination will fare. Are you ready to see pure chaos? Okay. Oh my god, that's like 3 different weapon firing at the same time. Okay. Yeah. The Gion Lance does have to reload after sometimes. You do need to be a little wary about that. I might put the Gion Lance on its own firing pattern. On the other hand, it does do a lot of damage. Sustained. I don't know if this thing can solo a Paragon. Very unlikely. Okay, so the way I need to do this is the Gion Lance needs to go onto its own weapon category. So I think what we have to do is auto assign, and then I'm gonna move Gion here, and then this missile goes here, mini breves here, shift these over here, shift these over here. These do not auto fire. This allows it's gonna auto fire. Okay, I think this is okay. This thing just has a lot of missiles to abuse, which is the main problem. But I think this is workable. And then I actually have a lot of ordnance points still to use for this. What else do I throw on this thing? I guess advanced turret gyros is solid, and I don't know what else I would throw on this thing. It already has a core. Reinforced bulkheads for that extra hull. Flux, no, what's the flux distributor is already built in. I guess we'll take efficiency overhaul temporarily. I guess I don't know what else to take on this thing. Boost the ship's shields. No, let's take expanded magazine. That's fine. I think I actually have one already called the Metagross. I do not actually. Yeah, I think this one can be called Metagross. Because it's gross for the meta, ha ha ha, because it's an abomination of a ship. Alright. So I'm gonna actually pilot that one, and then basically Dragonite will come in if the Metagross falls. That's how I'm gonna approach this. Okay, now we have to fight this actual Tactistar Operations Command and make them leave me alone. Good lord, I've spent so much time just trying to defend this. Oh, now he's running. Get back here. I'm pretty sure I can do this. Alright. Whoa! Hold on. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so then send everything else after me. Let's go fight for the siege works. Let's go. This is probably a terrible idea. The one called Blind. Is it? I mean, there's blind Pokemon. I'm pretty sure. Just pick a blind Pokemon. All right, let's zoom up, grab it. We have the siege works. Let's send one of these over there. Get that comm relay real quick. All right, now we fight. Will this be enough though? All right, now we switch to here, and then. Let's see. We have a lot of lasers that are able to at least harass. Not enough to do damage, though. Their missiles can't hurt us. Fortress Shield is incredibly busted. To the point where I can just fend off most threats. That thing is just dying. Oh, that poor thing. My main problem is my rotation speed is also hot doo-doo. But if they walk in front of me by accident, oh, they are gonna die. If they walk in front of me. Yeah, just like that. Okay, so that's at least one down. Alright, let's start finagling our way over to the actual threat stack over there. Alright. Now we're fighting. Perfect, now we're unloading. And we're gonna hold the mini missiles as long as possible. Although if I see an opportunity for a mini brief shot, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. Where are the breves? Keep doing what we can do. Oh my god, so many small ships just causing chaos. We have the Fortress Shield. There we go. Just soak it up. Oh god, this Fortress Shield is so good. Look at it. It's like all the heavy shots, I can just tank it and then barely suffer. However, we're just making it very hard for us to actually get in there and actually harass the dang thing. And we do generate hard flux. Thankfully, I can still do this. I don't think it's actually very good at poking through shields, which is the other... Oh, hold on. Grave concern rising. I got stable shields. Yikes. Okay, so that's a problem. I'm definitely not using this ship correctly. I have a tendency to get into the middle of combat when I shouldn't. I don't know how that keeps happening. I'm definitely messing up. I should be playing this better. Maybe it's because it's getting late in the night and I'm slowly losing my sanity and my mental thinking capacity. That's probably what's happening. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me think. All right. Let's try this one more time. I can definitely do this. Ideally, I'd rather have them fight against the station. If they fight the station, I'll win. But I think they're cowards. They don't want to fight the station. Come on, come on, come on. Come to the station. Come on, you cowards. God, it's fighting my fast picket fleet. All right. Let's pity the fast picket fleet. Oh, they already died. Okay. However, they did get damaged, so maybe we can do this one. So send the carriers. Don't send in all the small ships. I need to make sure I send in the Paragon. Where we can fit here. Okay. Priority 1 is fight for the siege works. Because that's essentially a free ship that we can use in our fight. Listen, I always get EP'd. Listen, it's been a long day. I had to do things like sit down in front of a chair and type things into spreadsheets. That's how it operates. My outfit is, again, freaking out. Turn that off. Vent that. Now we can move up. Okay, hold the line. Okay, and then I have to do the avoid command once I see the capital, and then it should be okay to do it that way. Capitals hasn't shown up yet. Let's see if we can kill the small ships. Small ships are very obnoxious, but if it's getting in range, should die relatively quickly. I see the capital, the edge of our vision. I'm gonna fight from the edge. Okay, so avoid the capital, and then see what we can do. I want these two to focus fire that thing. Scarab class, I think it's a carrier of some kind. Alright, now we turn our shields on and start blasting. Things is gonna take a while to get ready. There we go. Is it a frigate? Okay. This one we're just gonna blast a whole bunch of times. There we go. I'm not sure if we can actually overload it. Unfortunately, we can't. Now we have the fortress. Not second. Hold the mini breve. Pull back. All right, now we can turn it off. Let's see. Is it worth firing the antimatter missiles? There's a lot of antimatter missiles here. Just fire it. See what happens. Maybe if one of them connects, I'd be happy. We gotta pull back. Again, our allies not close enough to us. We're surrounded. Stay on me. I need distractions. I'm tanking as much as I can, but I'm about to lose my shields. I got overloaded. I'm dead here. Yeah, I'm dead. This happens every time. Okay, I don't know why the ships just start backing away as far. I guess it's because the capital's moving in, but that's incredibly annoying. Like, they shouldn't be backing up that much. Maybe I'm just gonna not have an avoid command and I just have them. We're just gonna brawl it out. Okay, so I think the correct thing to do is we have to wait for them to engage something. And then once they engage something... So what I'm hearing is I need bigger ships. Better ships. I don't want to fire off that many capitals is the other problem, too. I'm trying to get them to fight me. Fight me. Come on, get over here and fight me. I need them to get damaged. There we go. They're fighting our picket fleet, which is about to die. But now they're slightly damaged. At least their missile destroyer and some of their stuff is damaged, but not the capitals. Yeah, let's join in on this. Try this again. I definitely should be able to do this. One, send in the... No, don't send that one in. Send in every major ship that we have, and then we can flesh out with the smaller ones for now. Prioritize the siege uplink. Go. Okay. Come on. I think I also need that I need that mod that allows me to just passively dissipate hard flux as I'm fighting. That is a very overpowered mod that I love when I'm using a Paragon. So I had a Paragon in the last run, and it was way busted. It was actually so good I wanted to stop using it. I wanted to try some other stuff. Come on, little ships of mine, move out of the way. Alright, I want everyone to fight. Let's see if we have that one. Okay, so now let's pull back a little bit here. Now we're gonna play a little defensively. Gotta make sure we stop, because unfortunately our speed is very hard to stall. There we go, come on, stop moving. My gosh, this is the reason I don't use Paragons. It's just so... I get that it's like, that's the purpose, but man, it's tough to utilize. Alright, there it is. There's the big fights. They gotta run out of missiles eventually. Oh gosh, that thing is stuck. I have an idea. Let's all fight down here. Let's force the fight in one spot, and we can hold off everything that's approaching otherwise. Let's just pull back slowly. We'll aggressively just fire lasers. Kind of scare them away a bit. We use the Geon Lance. We did lose the Geodude, that's about expected. There's this stupid capital ship. I promise it's not just the capital ships, all the other stuff that's approaching here too. I'm gonna fire a mini breve at this actually. I can fire one mini breve, it should be okay. Oh, never mind, they just shot down the mini breve missiles. Amazing. They had exactly what they needed to stop my attack. God, they actually have some pretty nasty point defense systems here, which is getting frustrating. I'm just gonna fire every missile I have. One of these will have to connect at something. Come on. Or the ion torpedoes, the annihilator rocket pods, everything has to go. Yep, okay, there goes the mischievous. I gotta pull back a little bit. Okay, we can call in the Porygon, the Magikarp, and that. Let's call in the Meowth as well. Have them join in on the fight. Stay on me. Let's see if it's enough. Can't even get their like small ships out, which is the problem too. And they just captured the siege works, and now they control it. Good God. So many missiles. It never ends. I think I burned through all my ion torpedoes as well. Just gotta keep tanking the best we can. Maybe my fleet just isn't good enough for this. Like, legitimately, that could be the case. Because I'm struggling to even get close enough to kill the small ships, like this Triarius. Surprisingly difficult to actually get close enough to hit. And there's no way I'm gonna get my mini breeze to be able to hit that thing. Best I can do is just keep grinding them out. We could grind the smaller ones out, possibly. As long as I can keep getting some more missiles firing. Yeah, this one I know this one's a nightmare. God, look at all the things that are just coming after. Oh. It never ends. Okay. I have to focus shield a little more intelligently. Just oh Lord. Let's think. Hold on. Let me think this through. So we're gonna get pushed back. Okay, how about this? Why don't we have these focus fire the ones in the rear? Have the smaller ships do that, and then I will try to just hold the front, this front here, best I possibly can. Which I can hold for quite some time while they try to get rid of the ones that are attacking from the rear. Oh boy. Alright, I have no choice. We gotta vent. Problem too is this thing's shield takes forever to like fully encircle again, so once you drop it, you gotta commit. Are we still seriously unable to kill those things? Oh my god, we really are unable to kill those stupid things. Alright, we lost another one. What else do I got? Alright, send in the Racing. Or what is this one? The Frostlass? Okay, Frostlass can help knock that one out. Come on, focus fire the small ones. Fire everything I have, come on. Even with all the lasers, it still can't kill it. Yeah, we're just losing ships left and right here. Okay, everyone stay on the carrier. Call in Rotom. Hopefully that will assist here. Continue fortress shielding as best as we can to maintain strength. Okay, perfect. And then now I think the correct thing is, okay, these need to focus over here. Send the other Abisu over there as well. You can definitely hold this one back. It's just so much point defenses flying around. It's very hard to get a single missile through, and I think my problem is I'm very missile reliant right now. I can't even send the mini breves. It's hard vent temporarily. Real quick. And then let me kill this one. That'd be nice if that small one can die. Yeah, it's not gonna connect. They have to run out of tools eventually as well. Like, it's not just me running out. I have an idea. We're gonna go for the carrier. We're slow, but I think we might be able to just push our way up there. If the carrier stays in range, I think it's gonna die. Fortress shield that real fast as we get closer. They did lose a bunch of ships, so we are starting to knock them out bit by bit. And then I'm just gonna do a avoid order on the capital while we try to knock these smaller ones out. If that thing is getting demolished, ideally, hopefully the antimatter micro missiles is gonna be enough. Come on. Oh, we almost got it. Tragic. He gets to live another day. Now we gotta pull back. We're generating too much hard flux, and the enemy is in all directions now. Alright. We didn't get to fire the mini breves. How tragic. Pretty sure we're dead here. No, we're still alive, surprisingly. Losing our carriers, though. Send in whatever we got. Yep. I was trying to get close enough to fire stuff at it, but I just can't get close enough to actually fire anything. Alright. Send in the other capital. I will take control and see if we could just fire... Maybe I actually need the semi-breves and not the Paragon. Maybe that's the correct decision. Okay, well, we fired a semi-breve. It connected. And it destroyed their capital. So perhaps this is the turnaround point? I'm just gonna play hyper aggro. Oh my lord, they're just coming in from all sides. Okay. I have an alternate strategy. We open with the semi-brief. No, I do need a better fleet. No, you're not wrong. Like, my fleet sucks. No, you're absolutely right. My fleet is garbage. I will not deny that. That is the hard truth. We're gonna open up with semi-brief Chan, and hopefully that's enough to just bunga it. Okay. Okay, so let's try this again. I have an alternate strategy. I'm a very stubborn person. I'm gonna keep slamming my face into this until one of these strats work. Okay, so we send in as much of the main fleet as we can. Send in all the carriers as well to cause chaos. Focus the siege works, and then we're just gonna hold the line there. And then I will take control of this one here. That is I will control the semi-brief launcher. And let's just see if this works. It's not gonna work, but I'm gonna be stubborn about it and try. Isn't that the best way to play video games? That's how I approach boss battles when I play games like Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna keep trying until I win, even if I am undergeared and underskilled. Eventually the skill will develop. Okay. Also, I think a lot of the Gensokyo ships are just maybe not that good. If I can grab that, that'd be great. I'm gonna also navigate my way over there to assist grabbing that point. Just kind of bunga our way over here so I can make sure we grab it. Alright. So once we have that, we can deploy a few more ships. Okay, we have 18. Let's quickly send in Void Wretch, Rotom, go. The Mikoboshi is really good. Like, that's the problem. I can't easily approach it, and I can't really get a semi-brief to fire in there just because the sheer amount of stuff in the way. I have to isolate it, and I can't isolate the dang thing. You can kind of see which ones have point defense by just watching them trying to shoot it down. You can just look at all that. They're able to just smack it down. The firing a Squall over there is not ideal. It's not going to help. But if I can kill the smaller ones first... It's that, or I go full aggro, and I CQC like a suicide charge with a semi-brief, which legitimately might be the correct strategy. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Screw it. We got it. I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna commit. I'm committing. I'm committing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, come on. Now I need to survive long enough to fire this thing. Oh my god, they shot it down. I saw the missile get shot down. You actually can't. There's literally no way to fire the semi-brief into this thing. Alright, I'm not fighting that. Let's hear this. I'm like, maybe this stupid idea will work. It did not work. It did not. Alright. That's fine. We'll, if they engage the station, which they have to if they want to raid it, then we'll fight it. But if they're not gonna... Let's turn off our transponder. We'll just keep an eye out on it and just watch carefully. If I start seeing a big fat fleet moving in there, then I'll worry about it. Yeah, you can scan whatever. Okay. Okay, how many more fleets are left? 7 fleets outmatched. Yeah, we knew we were outmatched anyways. That's fine. Do a combat mission. What do you mean you can't see sunny day? What do you mean by that? Okay. I see the big fleet flying around. We did repair some more penalties on our ships. Okay, I see the big fleet. Where to go? Okay, so it is approaching me. It has not fought anything. See, look at it. It's a coward, because it knows it doesn't want to fight near the station. It's that, or I just pay them 500,000 to go bug off, which legitimately might not be the worst idea. Maybe I just pay them the money to go away. Let's see. Because I'm neutral with Gensokyo right now, so God, yeah, I'm not even friendly with them anymore. I was friendly with them before, but now I'm just neutral. All right. Let's just keep an eye on that. Where are they going? Come on. Come on, you know you want to fight us, right? Just follow us. Oh my god, I literally can't force them to fight me. Well, I guess I'll just leave it be for now. Let's see if I can find their other fleets and then just smack their other fleets around instead. I'm glad we were able to at least kill one fleet and grab a Paragon. Like, that's really nice. Okay, so now they're chasing me. Kind of. Hold on, there's another one here. This one should be easy enough to fight. Pixel soldiers have dice-based sort of planning systems spit out frustrating times when AT team is tank moving. Wait, what do you mean CM? Oh, combat mission. Gotcha. That's the game name. Alright, this one I should be able to fight, right? It's a cargo scan. This is my territory. It's about... I refuse to have a cargo scan. It's a bunch of heavy... Okay, this one I can fight. This is Sector Pole. Alright, this one we can slap. In fact, I'm fairly sure I don't even have to deploy my own ship for this. We'll just auto do this. I'm gonna be a fleet commander. Let's just do this. We'll watch the fight from afar. Let's watch it from the viewpoint of the Frostlass, which is piloted by, I don't remember. Yeah, let's try that. We'll also do it at 2x speed, otherwise this is gonna take forever. There we go. There's the one we're watching. I believe this actually... Who is this? Who's piloting this thing? I don't remember. Let's see. So we have it now. Let's then force the other siege uplink. Ah, so they got the siege uplink. Now we're fighting for that siege uplink. Thankfully, with our larger quantity of smaller ships, we should be able to just bum rush all of their stuff. Worst comes to worst, I'll send in my own ships. Let's see, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit just so we see what's happening. We knocked out a buffalo, a hound. Looks like a bunch of other small ones are getting ripped apart. Our small ships are surviving best they can. Vanguard is dead. Okay, so now we should be... We actually have both siege uplinks, which means we should have extra turrets helping us out now. The Geodude is suffering a little bit due to being a little hyper aggro. Meanwhile, up here, Sierra's fending off all these threats real easily. The Geodude did get destroyed. I believe it's piloted by a super aggressive pilot. Focus fire this one, please. Let's send in a new ship. Let's send in the Decidueye. And that should help out in dealing with most of this. Gotcha, 100 meters. Got it. I might need to look at that game. That seems kind of fun. Combat mission? You said combat mission. Battle of Normandy. Oh, it's this series. Okay, I remember this. I have seen this series before. It's like the war games. Yeah, we're gonna win them because like we surround them. Like if you can surround the enemy, you can win. That's another strategy too. Because now they're on fire from all sides. They can't hold it off. All right, come on. Just, you know what? Full assault. Full assault. Just get rid of them. They can't run forever. Although this is probably going to make the neutrals hate me a lot, which is also another problem. But that's a problem for the future. Nice. Alright, they need to send in the big ones. Alright, knock them out. Let's see. Take back the Geodude. Do I want the rocket cruiser? Or any of these? Torkoy, not really. Recover our one ship and take what we can get. We do need to repair and recover now. Oh, okay, never mind. The neutrals don't hate me. I guess the neutrals also hate the police, so that's fine. I thought it was gonna make them hate me. That's why I was like confused. Alright. Let's see. Let's repair everything. And I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this now. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, that's just scavengers, that's fine. The big fleet is still hanging around. Maybe I just pay them off. Maybe the correct thing to do is just actually pay them off and make them go away until I have a better fleet to deal with Tritachyon. That's legitimately, I think, what I have to do. Yeah, let's just do that. Because they're not going to attack the station. Hold on. Actually, hold on. They're traveling to the station now. We gotta chase them. Uh-oh. We're not gonna join. No, leave them be. We'll fight at the station. I want to fight here. I can control this fight. I can control this engagement. All right, have a good night, Hoovesy. Rest well. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you had fun here. Here we go. They're about to engage. Come on, engage the station. I will fight you here. Come on. All right, here we go. So we have to fight with the station and our allies against their giant fleet. Let's try it. I think we can do this. Now, the station is essentially what's carrying us here. Send this one. Send in everything. We'll send the semi-breve carrier later. Unfortunately, the station is already in the midst of combat, so we need to hard rush up there, and hopefully the station can survive long enough. We'll send in the Paragon for this one. And see if we can handle... Let's see if we can save the station from being fully surrounded. Yeah, do full defense on the station. Hopefully what we can do there. Unfortunately, this thing does move up really slowly. But once we're up there, we can definitely cause some chaos. I will protect Cyrano. Alright, let's get in there. Oh my gosh, they're just unloading everything on it. Can we even stop this? No, alright, I guess the station just explodes before we even get up next to it. Just zero chance of defending it, I guess. That seems a little absurd. Okay, huh. Oh my god. Really? Okay, this is a... I'll figure this out next time, I think, would be a better way to describe this. This is an interesting fight, but I am going to have an aneurysm. I have to keep trying this again and again. Oh, Starsector, why do you make me go insane trying to figure out how to play this stupid game sometimes? Alright. Who's alive at this hour? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I basically did just one-shot, like, the allied unit. It is a boss fight. It's a ridiculous boss fight that's driving me mad. Alright, let's go... Did I raid Follow recently? Who did I raid not recently? Let's see, I usually check the shoutout command. Let's see. So I raided Lurky, Netto, Follow last week. I think I raided Mackenzie last week, and I know I raided AKL last week at some point too. Let's raid Issen. Alright, comrades, hopefully you enjoyed this wacky set of video gaming. I know those of you who are watching on YouTube, please note that I primarily stream on Twitch, but I will be streaming on YouTube mostly each day now as well on my normal schedule. My normal schedule is Monday through Thursday. Hopefully you had fun. I'll be back on Monday with RimWorld. My plan is we will try to finish up the RimWorld colony on Monday, and we will try to do maybe a 1.6 beta, mostly vanilla run, starting, maybe just give it a shot on Wednesday as a one-day thing. We'll see how it pans out. Kind of depends. I need to go say hi to Ray or goodnight to Ray because I think she's actually asleep already because she's had like a super long day and she's on the she said she was on the verge of passing out earlier. So anyways, take a look at Twitch or Twitter or whatever you want to use if you're watching from YouTube. Otherwise, have a good night, everyone. Thank you for joining. Rest well and all that jazz. I'm gonna press the raid button now. You can use whatever message you want to raid. This one's pretty solid. I like this one. Or I'm gonna use dance. Dancing is fun. All right. Good night. Thanks for joining for Starsector. See you next week.